What's going on, man? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Salute to you, Rainbow the God, Lord Typhoon, Lord Typhoon says horrible weather out here, man. Where are you at, homeboy? Where are you at, homeboy? You know, like when I was playing my tune, I was making these signs because apparently your boy has to prepare to fight Auston. You know, like I got to get my box moves up, man. You know, as old as I am, and just judging by how I grew up, you know, I work out, I go to the gym. It used to be 4 days a week, but I'm down to about 2 days a week. But I stay fit. But regardless of the gym, you know, I still think I'll whoop his ass. Let's just be honest, man. I'll still whoop his ass, man. I'll whoop his ass. You know, like Auston is the type of dude that I'm not gonna whoop like in a fight like that. I'm just gonna pull him over, get me some steak, and give him a few lashes on his backside. You know what I'm saying? Give him a few lashes on his backside. Salute to you, Kobe. I got my highlighter working finally, so you guys can, you know, whenever you do your messages, I can put it on the screen. I think it looks good. Salute to Kobe Thanos, man. What a day, what a day, what a day. So Auston Holleman had a live stream today. Now, before we get to that, let me know if you guys can hear me. Also, let's go to, I want to show you, let's refresh the fundraiser. Let's see where we are at, okay, on the fundraiser. We're still at $819. He's up a few bucks, about $20 over the last 24 hours, I think. At this pace, I don't think we get to 8,000. Remember, this is slowed down since since we've exposed it. And I'm gonna play you a video. If we go to his channel, you know, real quick, we'll go to the Auston Holleman channel. We are back in business of putting these videos on members only, okay? So the video you're about to watch is the important parts of this members only video, okay? We're able to see it now. So I don't even know why he's still doing this. Mr. Auston, I told you, man. I told you Nana always has them dudes, man. I got them dudes. I got them dudes that will give me all the information that I need. As long as it's on the computer somewhere, on the internet somewhere, there's a good Samaritan that loves the channel, that loves human beings, that loves the community, that will share these links with me, and I will bring it to the general audience. So if I was you, buddy, I will open it up. What are you hiding? I will open it up and get that AdSense money, okay? You see, when you open it up, you get 11,000 views like that. Why have you opened this one up? Farmers market in Kenya, but then everything else is closed. That means you have something to hide. If you're not a scammer, why are you hiding YouTube? YouTube is your only job. This is the only thing you do for a living. Why wouldn't you maximize your earnings on YouTube? Doesn't make sense, right? Why are you hiding your content? You're only relying on super chats, and he's relying also on video clips. These video clips, they're getting my type of views. You can make a living with my type of views, man. Come on, man. You know, these videos are not doing well. So you have to, for a channel this big, you have to open up all your content. These are clips from his live streams, okay? It's, you know, at this point, buddy, just wrap it up. Come home. You know, America will need a barber like you know, so maybe I think you should come home. But let me find you that video. I'm going to play around with my screen a little bit. Back to my main screen. The $500 from the last Grift. I think so too, man. I think he put that money up. It's his own money. But let's see what Auston Holleman has to say. Apparently, he's not very thrilled that we Africans don't seem to understand that he's doing us a favor. Totayo is in the house. Salute. He thinks that we are crazy, that we are stalking him for exposing his theft. Okay? He thinks that what we're doing is stalking behavior. No, we just want you to come home, buddy. That's all we want. We just want you to come home. Now let's go and get that video. It's not gonna be, I gotta switch out some screens, so bear with me because of how we received the video. So it's not gonna be my typical playback. I have to do some technological gymnastics here, so please bear with me as I navigate these screens. I think this is the player that has it. Let's see. Nope, no sir. Let's see what else we got. Maybe this one. Oh yeah. All right, so I have it. I just need to set it in nicely so that you guys can see well. Okay, so again, bear with me. If I have the patience to do this, y'all should have the patience to wait for me to figure out this technology, because we got here due to the fact that Auston doesn't want to open up the videos. He doesn't want to open up the videos, but we will find a way to get the videos. All right, so let me move things around a bit. Hopefully that will do it. Let's see if it's in the right spot. Is that good enough? Let's see. I may have to widen this up. Can we widen this up? Something like this, maybe. How about this? No. Might have to do this, baby. And I think this might be good enough. This might be good enough. Let's go back to the video. Okay. What the heck? Okay. All right. So all right, this might be good enough. Let's get it. Where is it? He's not talking yet, so
all right. Let's get started. We are on now. There should be audio now. Let's go. I love you too, Kings and Dreams. I love you too. Let's do this. We'll wait till a few people get in. We'll start talking. You got 32 people pulling up, and we say we cutting everybody off. Yikes. Army guy, what's going on? Upload this. Okay. Now we can focus. So you guys can see the title that says that we will be cutting everybody off. Why is that? I've been saying for months now, I'm going to have to stop. And you know, Kia from Traverse Cultures and a lot of other people, but especially Kia, was one of the ones that told me to stop having house parties because all them folks ain't your friends. And a lot of y'all are fucking weird, to just be very blunt. Now, the amount of people that have ill intent that I bump into is absolutely insane. I mean, like, ill intent. Bobby sent me a video of some dude that claimed he met me and was secretly recording me, right? I don't either. I must have been on them fake Long Islands, you know what I'm saying? Or something that happened. But I have never seen this motherfucker a day in my life. Which means that if I don't recognize him, but he was recording me, that means he was stalking me with a camera. Like he was hovering at a distance close enough to get me on video, but didn't say nothing to me. That
That is enough to take someone to court.
yeah, that's literally a crime, basically. Like that's honestly that's like shit that women go through. Like women go through men preying on. Like, am I really that handsome, baby? Am I that handsome to the point where we got men preying on me?
You are.
God, I mean, we got men preying on me. So you have to be very, very careful with, huh?
You can get a restraining order.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a restraining order. I'm gonna start snitching. I don't know if y'all know or not. I'm a snitch. I will snitch on your ass in a minute, especially to be petty. Yeah, I'm learning how to box and all that kind of stuff. Trust me, if you try to fight me, I will be going straight to the police, and I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna do both.
That was the most funniest part. If you try to fight me, the first thing he said is he'll be going to the police. And then he'll box you. And then he'll do both. And Auston Holleman, it doesn't matter how many times you work out or you go to the gym. Like fights, if you talk to fighters, right? It's not just the physical structure and the strength, that the resistance strength that they have. A lot of that is also mental. Auston Holleman doesn't have the mental to fight anybody. You know, like you can build all these capabilities, but if you just don't have the mental strength to fight, people like kids like this will lose fights. I mean, you can look at his body, he's got no scars. That's when I know people don't fight, man. This is why a lot of people in the West, they just stab or use guns because they don't fight. In Africa, we fight, okay? We go down like that. We fight. We may not look the part, but we fight. That's why we all have a bunch of scars on our bodies, because we fight. We do dangerous shit. We're not scared to bleed. But in the West, everybody just picks up a gun and shoots, and then it's over. They don't want to fight it out, right? So when I heard this from him, I was like, dude, you're not going to fight anybody. Come on, man. Just take down the scam. You got exposed. Everybody's looking at you. You look like a fool, to be honest. It'll be best for you to take it down right now and move on to something else and hope that I move on to somebody else. But as long as I am on you and I'm watching you, every single move you're making, you're not going to make easy money on YouTube like that at the expense of other people. Maybe, yes, I don't care, at the expense of his own community. But you're not going to use Africa as the reason why people should give you money. You're not going to say, we all know that the Africans need some shit. We all know. You have to apologize for that bullshit. If you want me to leave you alone, you have to apologize for that shit. You know, sometimes you guys take me for granted on YouTube. These idiots, right? They think I don't know what I'm doing. There's a reason why I'm standing in for a lot of the Black immigrant population. There's a reason why I'm doing that. Because I know I have the tools to do exactly what I'm doing. So if you don't want to get in trouble, and Auston Holleman, I actually have his PPP application. Let's get these likes up. I have his PPP application. I know exactly how much money he made before he started traveling. He was dusting it up. He started lying to a lot of people. Auston Holleman made $47,000 and close, roughly $48,000 a year. That's how much money Auston Holleman was making. I did the numbers on it based on that PPP application. Unless he's lying about that application. And like I said, there's a hotline where you can report that application. The federal government is looking for people to jail easily for the PPP loans. So he doesn't want to get into criminal trouble with me. I want to keep this at content level. If I catch you and I expose you, you take it down and you move on. And you're like, man, the dude got me this time. Maybe one day you will get me too. But at least, 209. Okay? But if you're going to try and prove tough boy and go back and forth with me, I have the ability to get you in big criminal trouble. And I don't want to do that. you're gonna force me to do that because I also don't like to be challenged. Okay, so if you go down that path with me, I will make something that is supposed to be really entertainment and funny into a situation where you may not ever come back to the US. And maybe you probably end up in jail, maybe through an extradition. So I think it's in your best interest to accept that you've been caught, you've been exposed, and move on to something else. Come back home and get a regular job. Get a job, man. If YouTube is not enough to pay your bills, get another job. It is what it is, bro. You're not going to take people's hard-earned money and lie that Africa needs something when you perfectly know that Africa doesn't need the thing. And the thing that you're trying to create, you don't even have the skills to teach people. You don't have that skill, buddy. I mean, your hairline is just as bad as mine, bro. We're all dusting it up, okay? Mine is age. Yours, I don't know, man. That African sun is something. So Auston made only $47,000 a year. You might say, yeah, it's 2020. That would have been a lot of money. I was already making six figures in 2014. So it's not like, with inflation, yes, I understand. But it's not like he was killing it like that. When you're making $40,000, for Dallas, it's okay. It's okay if you live it with your parents, which I think is what he had. But don't lie to people to create that illusion that you are doing so well and that you don't do this, you don't need this YouTube, and you're doing it because you're trying to put people on game to travel. Bro, no. You're too young, inexperienced. You were able to travel because of the initial PPP loan money you got. And then you built a channel and the following from it. And now that the views have dried up, just like Melanie King, you've decided that you're going to steal from people. And we found out, and we're letting the world know that you're scamming. All right? You're just scamming, man. You're scamming your own friends, your own community. And the way you talk to your audience like you're a leader, that they are underneath you, that they are not at parity with you. You need to come over here and learn something, okay? Over here, my community, the guys that listen to me, they're my guys. Like, I rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have frank, open conversations. They don't always agree, but I give them respect for being here and for participating in these live streams. All right? But I'm not on top of anybody. Okay? And once you start talking to your audience like there's some low-level citizens, you're going to lose me right there. And this is exactly what Auston Holleman does, which makes me think that he believes that his audience is a bunch of losers, really. So he got exposed. Shout out to LTTV for covering it at length yesterday. He was very, very objective. He saw through it because he's caught a few things. And now he's gotten Z, exactly, Larry. She is playing the game. As somebody that has been married and has been in a long-term relationship before marriage over the years, I understand the psychology of women. I know how it works. She's looking out for a man. I'm not really going to involve her into that because she's an African woman. I got to be on her side in a way, right? But I understand why she's doing what she's doing because she has to stick out for her man. I will leave her out of this because, see, I fight men. I don't fight women. So I'm just going to leave her out of this. And even worse, the fact that she's an African woman. I'm never going to even disrespect her. But I'm disappointed. I also understand. I'm disappointed in her, but I understand. She has to do it because, hey, if you don't do it, your dude is going to throw you out of the house, right? She's gonna throw you out of the house, man. So she has to do what she's got to do, man. But let's keep going.
I'm an Anthony Carmelo. I'm gonna be the aggressor, and I'm gonna try to snitch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a restraining order. I'm gonna start snitching. I don't know if y'all know or not.
Where is that restraining order gonna be put at? In the U.S. over there? I know the person he's talking about. I think he's a British guy that reacted to our video about 2 or 3 days ago. His name don't come to mind, but I know exactly who he's talking about. And I think they went to a polo game in Nairobi and he saw Auston and he took a small clip of it. Salute to you, Gen Z. Took a small clip of it and Auston is freaking out about it. Well, I mean, you said you're a celebrity in Nairobi, right? So I'm sure people will take a picture of you when they see you.
I'm a snitch. I will snitch on your ass in a minute, especially to be petty. Yeah, I'm learning how to box and all that kind of stuff. Trust me, if you try to fight me, I will be going straight to the police, and I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna do
Wait,
both.
you guys are not
I'm an Anthony Carmelo.
seeing... Are you guys seeing the playback or you're just hearing? Let's see. Yeah. It's on the screen, right? You're seeing it? Yeah, it's on the screen. Let me go back a little bit.
Like women go through men praying on. Like, am I really that handsome, baby? Am I that handsome to the point where we got men praying on me?
You are.
God, I mean, we got men praying on me. So you have to be very, very careful with, huh?
You can get a restraining order.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a restraining order. I'm gonna start snitching. I don't know if y'all know or not. I'm a snitch. I will snitch on your ass in a minute, especially to be petty. Yeah, I'm learning how to box and all that kind of stuff. Trust me, if you try to fight me, I will be going straight to the police, and I'm gonna whoop your ass. I'm gonna do both. I'm an Anthony Carmelo. I'm gonna be aggressor, and I'm gonna try to snitch. So you got to be very careful with who you interact with, because these people are mentally ill. Yeah, you said no more parties, especially with Z in the house. Oh, no. Yeah, no, I definitely wasn't going to do that. Believe it or not, Z has literally been the only person that's walked in this apartment since we got back, which is very abnormal behavior for me, because whatever I used to hang out, I would have 2 house parties a week. But, yeah, we got to be very, very careful with who we associate with. It's disappointing, but it's actually good. I mean, the less people I associate, because you would be surprised how many people we interacted with in 2025 that were like trying to use us for clout and had no real backing of anything. But now that we did that, guys, we did a video about why people blame Israel for everything. That video is up. I'll be playing it on the True Re-Education channel. I'll put the chat link here in a minute. I'll put the link in the chat here in a minute. And then we recorded a video about the Moors that I was very heated about recording, because y'all know I don't like it whenever people talk about the Moors as if they were these very soft, non-aggressive people, when I think that they were just any other empire builders the same way the European colonists were. We did a video about private prisons. When it comes to these deep dive topics, I can go on and on and on and on. I can go on and on. So if you guys want to see that, the True Re-Education channel, I'm going to put the link down here in the chat if you guys like that kind of stuff. Because again, doing reactions and all this kind of stuff is cool. But like, my passion is history and geopolitics. So I was already posting on this before. So we already have 1,800 or almost 1,900 subscribers. And yeah, I'm gonna be a lot more active on here, and I see that people are picking back up because we got 134 subscribers in the past 7 days. I think I've only posted 1 video since then, so I would appreciate if you guys go to this link here and subscribe. Yeah, so keeping your circle tight thing, yeah, that's definitely something that I'm on now, because it's just too many weirdos. You know what I find funny too, right? I don't say anything or I don't really respond to these people, but like, seeing the amount of people that are upset that we're doing a GoFundMe for the barber school is kind of crazy, right? Like, I mean, with some of these people, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? If I talk about dating, talking to women or whatever, we got haters. That's understandable. If we talk about, hey, let's build a school so we can help these people learn the skill that they can live off of, you get haters for that. I'm like, damn.
To help these people to build the skills they can live off of. You're the same person in that same live stream that said barbers make $3 to $5. I heard a Black American dude that has been to Kenya say he knows that some locals even get haircuts for $1 or some cents. So if they're only gonna make $5, which is what I think the going rate is, what skill are you teaching them? The Kenyans already know how to cut hair. You're not gonna. Most of them probably bored by 40. Okay, because testosterone levels are too high, too much DHT. The hair follicles will fall off. They don't care about getting their hairs up and their hairlines up. Over there, shit, money talks. Okay, they're not too concerned about the aesthetics. They just care if you got money, bro. Okay, anybody that has money in Nairobi has play. That's how it goes. All right, the chicks love money. So the men there understand that to be playing in that game, they just need to make money. This is why they don't really care about those haircuts. All right, they'll get them when they get them. All right, so the skill you're trying to teach is not a skill that is going to help people in Kenya. That's why we have a problem with it. Also, you have a history of starting things and not finishing. What happened to that wine business? Okay, if I want to start a school in Ghana, I'm not going to sit here and tell my subs to donate money for me to start that school. I'm just going to use my own money to do it, even if it takes forever and ever. That means that I'm doing something that I can afford to do. Why are you trying to do something that you can afford to do? So in case it's wondering why we have a problem with it, that's why we have a problem with it. If you woke up and you said, Auston Holleman, I'm going to use my YouTube AdSense money to build this school in Nairobi and actually build it and get it going, and then maybe you come to your audience for a little bit of help, okay, now we got something. But you're telling people to give you their hard-earned money to open a school that you admit will not make any money in Nairobi for the simple purpose of charity. You think Black Americans cannot do charity work in their communities here in the US? They can use that money right here in America. So why should they give you the money to give it to some damn Africans that they have no connection to? Like, what is the point? Even if they're trying to help you, like, he's not a good scammer. The best scam was to tell the folks to give him money so that he can move back to the US and restart his life. That would have been a very good scam. Okay, so Auston, if you're thinking of a scam, okay, I tell you, man, we Africans, we know how to scam. I mean, we got PhDs in scamming, okay? So that would have been a much better scam. But to tell us that the Africans are destitute and our musty selves need haircuts, so you're going to set up a barber school, we're going to look, we're going to pick up one area of Nairobi, at some point in the stream. And we're going to look for places where you can get haircuts in Nairobi. I'll just pick one area of Nairobi, maybe the CBD or somewhere around there. And, just from a Google search, these are the ones that are not localized. These are the ones that even know they can open a business and put it on Google. And it's a shit ton, fellas. And I'll share this with you. I'll share it with you so that you have an idea that what this guy is trying to do is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Some of them have 5 stars, have had foreigners giving them, reviews. Okay. So he needs to admit that what he's doing is a scam. He got caught. Come up with another scam, buddy. This one is not gonna work. Where's my screen? Let me go back to that video. Oh man, I'm doing too much. I'm moving so many things up and down. Ah man, this guy. Well, let's go. I think I found it.
Just do your own thing. They're gonna hate regardless. They're gonna hate on you regardless. So do your own thing. But yeah, no. What is it? Professor. Yeah, I would agree. You have to distance. I think a lot of stuff that I've gotten into could have been avoided just by association, like just by not associating with certain people. So right now, our GoFundMe is at $819. Like I said again, once we get to 3 grand, we'll be able to start looking for some places to actually have the barber school at. I'm sorry I haven't brushed my hair, y'all. I know I haven't brushed my hair, but that's the link down there to the GoFundMe. If you guys, I will show you guys as well. There was an issue with the GoFundMe where it disappeared for like a day or 2 days because of something that I had in the GoFundMe. It was like, if you pay this amount of dollars, I'm gonna add you to this, and this is gonna.
So he's trying to explain why they took his GoFundMe down. I'm gonna break it down because I don't think he explains it very well. He put in little perks for people that donate. So if you donated money, he had little perks in it, and GoFundMe doesn't allow that. So when they saw that he was putting perks in it, that's the level of desperation that is part of this. This is why this is a scam, because he's very desperate. If you're doing this and there's no urgency, because opening this school is not an urgent thing and there's no urgency, you can just take your time and wait for those funds to come in. But he's monitoring it every day. It's been sitting at $819 for some hours, maybe since morning. We just checked it. It's still at $819. Nobody's really giving him money like that. And of that $819, $500 is his own money. Good economics. Yes, $500 of that is his own money. This is why you're not seeing any big donations. Which, I mean, that's the level at which he's going to scam. GoFundMe is going to take a cut of that $500 that he gave them. I don't know what the percentage is. If you know it, let me know in the chat. But GoFundMe is going to take a percentage of that money that he put up. And why lose that? I don't know how much he's going to lose there, but he's hoping to gain more money in the donations. Look, 5,000, 10,000, 18,000, actually 50,000 is the goal. And the reason he sounds very concerned over the last few videos is it came to my attention, and Auston Holleman has dealt with me before. So he knows that once it reaches headquarters, this is going to be an issue. If I need to make live streams every day about this shit just to keep up the pressure, I will. And you know what is funny? That video that I put on the main channel was from our live stream here. I was trying my best to edit it to make it a 20-minute video, but I just couldn't because every phrase was very important. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. It's 58 minutes. Not everybody's going to watch the whole thing. I'm just going to put it up. It's a whole hour. There are people with videos on YouTube that are long. You watch them anyway. Some people fast forward through them. I was like, let me load this up for the guys on the other side to see it. And that video is almost at 6,000 views, which is damn near 80% of the channel size. So the video is doing well, and now reaction channels are starting to pick up on it. LT has almost 20,000 subs. So if somebody like LT picks it up, that means more eyes are seeing it. This is why he's feeling the pressure. If it was my regular videos where only 1,000 people see it, he probably won't care about it. But now that people are reacting to it and people are talking about it, and he might end up on Razor Rays and all these other channels, travel channels will pick it up. He's going to be the headline of travel videos for maybe the next month, unless he takes this down. If he doesn't take this down, buckle up, fellas. We're going to be doing Auston Holleman videos for the entire month. It will look like an obsession, but we don't care until he takes it down, because my primary goal is for this funding to end. Even better if he leaves Kenya. Even much better if he leaves Africa. I thought, you see, I never made videos about him when he was all over Asia. I was actually rooting for him to love Asia so much that he doesn't return. And then returned. I saw LT was talking about why I brought O'Shea up. I didn't hate O'Shea. You know, it's talked over. I moved on from it. But that is also not to excuse O'Shea for some of the new videos he's been doing about my people. Okay. The agreement was that he was going to be objective when it came to how he represented Africa and Africans. And from the few things that you guys have shared with me, I think O'Shea screwed up the deal. Let's just be honest. Let me know in the chat if I'm crazy. But I think O'Shea Duke Jackson screwed up the deal, even though I've been very fair to him. I've not made a single video since we had that conversation. I've not. I've kept my promise, okay? Which should be a good message for everybody that I've been a critic of, that if we make amends and we resolve things and we make a deal that this is what it's going to be, I will stick to the deal. And that the same can apply to Auston Holleman. If he leaves Kenya, there will be no videos about Auston. Okay? That'll be a Christmas present for me. I will not make a single video. I don't even care if he tricks up with 30 women. I will never talk about him the moment he leaves Kenya. I'll be like, okay, we got a deal, all right? But he's not going to leave. And if he's not going to leave, that's no problem. Fine, stay. But don't say that we need barbershops or we need a barbering school in a place, I just said the CBD has probably 100 of them. Like, geez, there is no skill shortage. For you to be a good business person, you have to solve a problem in a place. Haircuts is not a problem in a place where 80% of the men by 40 are bald. We are all balding, man. So we don't care about haircuts like that. We're not overly feminized as men over there in Africa. We don't have six pack. We walk with our big bellies. The women come home, they rub on the belly like that. Take it or leave it. Okay, that's just how we do our thing. All right. So the deal here for Auston is take down the fundraiser, and there's no issues. But if you're gonna go back and forth with me, I have your PPP application right in front of me. You only made 47,000. You got no money. And yeah, man, that's some stinky salary, man. 47K, that's all that dude. And that was his best year. $47,000 was his best year. So what was he making before that? Jeez, come on, man. Get back home and build some skill set, bro. Because no. But anyway. The deal for Auston Holleman is to take down this fundraiser. He doesn't have to apologize. We don't care about his apology, but take down the fundraiser and focus on producing content. Open up your content. Just open up your content. Shut down the fundraiser. Apologize or not apologize, I don't care. But just do regular content. Thanks for the sub. Like the rest of us. And you would have no issues. If you do it well, like O'Shea and all these other guys are doing, Flacco, for example, you will make more money than stealing from people. So I think this is one of the things that LT didn't understand. I think he thought I meant that if you do content, I think that's how I said it, but that's not how I meant it. So he's not wrong. But when you do content, you have to put your best in it. You have to really focus on doing very well. Learning, collaborating, calling other creators, the OGs that like you. O'Shea is his friend. You could call O'Shea for some game, get some exposure, change up your content, become a full-time content creator and create real good content. You can make Poetic Flacco numbers and make $100,000 a month. There are people that are making this kind of money on YouTube. Why has he chosen the easy path? That's why I said, because I analyze Auston's videos, Auston Holleman is a lazy person. He's lazy. That's why he doesn't even want to do content. He's not interested in content. He's not interested in his people. That's why when he turns on his live streams, he has nothing to tell his audience. He just, he just creates, keeps the camera on, looks around, looks over, doesn't say anything for 10 seconds. And then he chimes in, reads a comment, and just leaves it alone. He doesn't really love this content stuff like that. I don't think he loves doing anything. And this is what makes you start wanting to steal money from people. And when you're going to do that, like I've probably been the biggest critic of Black America on YouTube, right? There's no shade. But I've also been a better protector of their purse. Because I call out these idiots, they figure it out, and a lot of them leave. And like, geez, I learned this from Nana. Like I've heard people say, hey, I like some of your content, but I don't like your other content when you go into the FBA stuff. I say, fine, you're not gonna get everything with me. All right. So take the stuff you like, and that's good. Take the stuff that you like. But one thing we have to all agree on is that I'm not gonna come here and lie to you. And I'd rather take the guy that is critical of me but doesn't lie to me than the guy that sits up every day, turns on the camera and lies just to take your money out of your pocket in the name of helping some damn Africans. We don't need that help, man. I'll get to some of your comments here in a bit.
Towards that, and they took that as me doing like a raffle or rewards or something, and so that's against their policies. So I had to remove that. But now it's back up. So yeah, Kings and Dreams Sempado says you're a good kid. They hate you because they ain't you, bro. Dude recording you without your knowledge is weird. Yeah, bro. Again, when it comes to a lot of these dudes that complain about like American chicks, when you see some of their habits, like you would understand why. Like you would understand why they couldn't get women in America. Like, yeah, I'm just wondering what's going.
But Austin, though, why are you shitting on what other men could get and couldn't get? But I mean, why? You haven't shown us that you could get anything while you lived here. That's why you went overseas. Did Auston Holleman show any of us whoever he dated while he was in the U.S.? He didn't. And again, I'm never gonna bring up his lady because, like I said, you know me, I'm not a red pillar. I despise the whole red pill bullshit. So I'm not gonna sit here and say negative things about my African sister. I'm not doing that. I think she's gonna figure it out with time. I understand why she's doing what she's doing. Okay, I know she has to do it. So I'm not gonna really make this about her. Let me fight Auston Holleman man to man. Let me fight him man to man. But this whole notion that men can't get girlfriends here and they can't get relationships here and that they have to go through Auston Holleman to go overseas. Come on, man. There are women in America. There are women in other parts of the world. They all like different things. But the very universal thing is that women like providers. And if you're able to figure out the money, there's a woman out there for you. Okay. It might not be a 10, but it is what it is, man. Let me see. Let me get some of your comments. And then we'll listen to Austin's boring ass. I don't know, Austin, you've been on him for a while. No, I let him go until I found out that he was doing the scam. It's only when I was like, I had not done a video on Auston Holleman for like 3 months leading up to the scam. So the scam is just woke me up. It really woke me up. Okay. But yeah, I feel bad for the dudes that will give him money to do this. Like, I wonder what their mental state is, like what they go through for them to. They idolize him. I see them in my comments from time to time. They think he's doing something legendary, but really, this is very easy. Any of you can just go live in Nairobi if you have a remote job, man. It's not hard. I wouldn't even consult with Austin if I was a Black American and I want to go live in Africa. I would never consult with other Americans that live there. That's the biggest mistake they make. And hate him or love him, O'Shea did expose some of the guys that were doing that. You have a 3 million African population living in the US who have become naturalized citizens in America. You can have one African friend from the country that you're trying to move to give you the real ground game. I think that's the best way to move to Africa, is to reach out to folks like me or Kobe or the guys that are from there so that we can tell you exactly the truth about the place. Not these guys that are trying to play circles and games around you, lie to you. They don't speak our local languages. They look lost. I've seen him do vlogs in Nairobi. He looks absolutely lost, man. Like, this is a guy that you can rob and steal from and he won't even notice it. Yet you're paying him $300 to consult with him. You know, what do you want to know about Africa that you can't ask an African that lives in the US? Go find where the Africans play soccer at in your home state. And go there one Sunday morning and play soccer with them and make you one African friend. You only need one Wakanda friend from a place you love to go to. And he will tell you exactly all the things you need to know about that country. The best advice that I can give you. That's the best consultation, because before you even get there, you'll probably be invited into some African parties locally here in Dallas, where you meet other Africans and they'll tell you about the place, the good, the bad. We don't hide it. We tell you the good stuff. We tell you everything. And we will look out for folks that have come from North America, because we live here. We live here in North America. So if you're going to Ghana, I'll definitely tell you the best places to eat, where to hang out. I might even have a classmate meet up with you and take you somewhere. But they don't do that. They try to trust the guys online that got there in their eyes first, forgetting that these guys need money to live there. So they need dollars to be able to live there. So they have to come up with these schemes to extort money from you. This is extortion at its finest. You know, and he can't even say it with a straight face. He can't look in a camera when he's talking about this. I know Auston Holleman's body language. I know he's really struggling with this. He's struggling because we caught on to it. And he doesn't like it when we find stuff like that. But I will make 100 live streams until he takes this shit down.
Through your head, like what is going through your head where you're gonna say, hey, like again, mental illness. That's all I can think of is mental illness. Your mind has to be fucked up to a certain degree to do that. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Of course you don't know what to say. How is my mind? Why would I be mentally ill if I'm exposing your grift? If I'm exposing that you're trying to build something that the country doesn't need? Who has a mental issue here? That's why you can't even look at the camera and say this with a straight face. You've been caught, buddy. Cut it out, be the big boy, and walk away from this. This is a scam. You're a thief, okay? You can sue me all you want. I'd like to see you in a courtroom. This is a scam. You are stealing from fellow Americans who have this is an inflationary cycle. People's wages are not going up. Life is expensive as hell over here in the US. These people that are sending you the money, they are truckers. They work at grocery stores. Some of them are even on benefits. Some have maybe engineering jobs, or they work 12-hour, 16-hour days, oil and gas jobs. These are people that don't make money sitting on a couch. They literally have to leave their house every morning to get a few $100s in their pocket every day. And they come online to support your channel as part of the entertainment. And you think that they are so stupid that you're going to create this scheme to steal from them. And when you get caught or when you get questioned, I saw somebody in my comments was making it about, oh, these black immigrants are always on. No, this has nothing to do with Tariq's bullshit, black immigrant bullshit, targeting black American. That's easy. So that works with white people. That thing where when you're at fault, you just blame somebody for targeting you because you're black. That only works with white people. You can't sit in Africa, in Nairobi, create this scheme in the name of helping us, and then we can't talk about it. What are we doing, man? But like I said, I'm immune to that bullshit. You guys know me. I'm immune to that bullshit because I double down. If you tell me I don't like you, I'll tell you, yes, I don't like you. I double down. I don't give a fuck, right? As long as I get exactly what I want. And what I want out of this is for him to take this bullshit down, because it is bullshit. And if he doesn't, like I said, I have his entire PPP application right in front of me. If he plays game with me, he can ask Tariq. We went through his tax forms. I have all those paperwork. It's public information. I will let the federal government know that Auston Holleman did some scheming on the PPP application. I'll get him to audit him if he wants to play that game with me, okay? So if you don't want to be exposed into something that can turn into a criminal offense, I think it's only right that you accept that you've been caught. Get out of this bullshit. If better, leave Nairobi, get the fuck out of there. We don't want you over there, man. We don't want scammers. We don't want people that go over there to use us as a reason to scam other Americans. We don't want that shit. We want good tourists, people to go over there, have a good time. I don't care who you date. Go there, enjoy yourself. But don't go there as a missionary to save some starving Africans that can't get a haircut and turn around and make yourself look like you are being victimized here. No, we're not victimizing you. All we are saying is take that bullshit and come set it up in the hood. You said you had 2 barbershops here. Come back here and restart those businesses. Over here, people care about their haircuts and their hairlines, right? According to Tariq Nasheed, you guys care about your haircuts and your hairlines. For us that are balding and have to hide our shit with hats, we don't need those haircuts. We don't need that school. So maybe you should come to Dallas and Fort Worth and set up that school over here and make you some real dollars. Auston Holleman, you know this shit is a scam. I know this shit is a scam. You're scamming. This is why I'm not even using the words allegedly. I want you to sue me. You're scamming. You got caught. Shut it down and get the fuck out. That's it.
It's insanely strange. But I mean, I'm proud, you know, because I mean, to have that amount of free time and to still afford, you know, being able to eat and pay rent, and you got enough free time to do shit like that, like that's, you know, that's impressive, you know. Like, I don't have the free time to do that. I would love to have your job. So,
Whose job is he talking about? See, if some of these people know the amount of work that some of us do, but again, it's not here to quantify it. I don't work in terms of hours like a lot of people do. That's what I spend my life doing. I went to school and I got an education so that I don't have to work like a dumbass. Okay, working 24, 25 hours a day. No, I don't. But that doesn't mean I don't put time into work. Obviously, if I wasn't that busy, I would be streaming every day, right? I find time, I find little slots, little spots. This is why I don't have a schedule for streaming. I find little spots, little time, and I squeeze in an hour or 2 hours in, then I clip up my videos, right? So I spend less time on YouTube than Auston Holleman. Less time on YouTube than Auston Holleman. He lives on YouTube. And I actually have a regular job. I work. I won't call it a regular job. I have a career. I work. Okay. So this is something I do when I get off work. And if you are doing some bullshit on the internet and I find out, I'll let people know. That's all that's all that I do, man. And of course, you're not gonna like it. You won't like it because you are the receiving end of this. You've been at the receiving end of it before. It didn't go well for you. You didn't like it. He sent me emails about it. He realized that I wasn't one of those incels that he's used to dealing with. He was like, no, this uncle doesn't listen. And then he backed down. Okay, he backed down. He was trying to do some threatening bullshit. And then I counter-threatened him, and he's like, no, I don't want to deal with this motherfucker. Then he gave it up. He gave up. So I know he knows how I operate. Okay, his boy KG, y'all remember that KG video that kicked him out of YouTube? His boy KG knows how we do things here. Giamo Jackson knows how we do things here. Skylar knows how we do things here. Salute to you, Kobe. Kobe says he should say where the barbershops were in Dallas. Yes, if he says it on a live stream, I'll go check it out. All right. Thanks for that, super, Kobe. So Auston knows that we've caught him. We've caught on to it. He knows exactly that he's in big trouble with us. And I think this is the last dance. He's trying to kind of work around it, do some things, but no.
but yeah, we've been getting some good feedback on the barber school.
Really?
What?
So if you've been getting some good feedback, how come there's only 11 donors? And one of those donors is you. I think 2 of them are him or his buddies. Every time I see anonymous and it's more than $50, it's one of him or his buddies. They're trying to get this thing to go. But the fact that he got exposed, I think he's going to probably cut it off because we're going to keep up the pressure. I'm not going to stop, bro. I don't mind making 50 Auston. I'm going to do an O'Shea on him. I don't mind making 50 Auston Holleman videos until he stops. And in the next few weeks, I'm going to get more dirty. Right now, I'm playing nice, giving him a way out. In the next few weeks, I'm going to get really, really dirty. I'm going to start putting out things like his PPP loan applications, the things that he said on these applications. I'm going to start involving federal authorities in some of the things that I'm finding on these applications. So I don't think Auston Holleman wants to go down that route with me. I don't like people that steal. I have no mercy for them because people work so hard to make money. And you think that is a joke to lie to people just to take their money. And when you're being held accountable, see, these guys there's no accountability. They get away with bullshit. This is why they don't like me in this space. I'm not really in their space like that. But occasionally I talk about their shit. But they know that when they do things like this, somebody's going to tip me off. And I'm going to make videos about it. And I'm going to look at the numbers and the data. And I'm going to pull real receipts. And when I pull these real receipts, it really exposes them. It makes them very uncomfortable. And this is one of the things I'm very, very worried about. And I'm like, you have a way out. I'm giving you a way out. I'm not malicious. I'm giving you a way out. I'm just saying, hey, buddy, you just got caught. Okay? You've been caught trying to steal. Take that shit down. Take the money you got and blame it on me. Tell your audience that Nana derailed your GoFundMe. And you don't have to pay them that money back. Okay? That's all you have to do, man. Just tell them that Nana derailed your fundraiser and that's why you were not able to accomplish it. The blame will be on me. They'll come in my comments. I'll take the insults and then you move on. I think that's a fair way out. But if you're going to go tiptoe with me, try to box me and all kinds of bullshit just to make yourself feel good, man, come on, man. I mean, I know I'm an uncle and I'm an old man, man. I'll whoop this guy's ass, bro. I don't care how much boxing practice Auston Holleman does, man. I wouldn't even throw a punch, man. Auston is one of those kids that you just pull to your front and get you like a little stick, you know, like we used to do, like the old man used to do in Africa. You get your little stick, pull his ass up, give him like a little old spanking. You know, they don't spank kids in America, so they don't know how it is. But that's how my fight with Auston will go. Just, hey, little boy, come here, get you some low spanking. All right, talking about I've been boxing. I'm gonna be boxing with Nana. Get the fuck out of here, bro. What are you gonna be boxing? Talk about why you want to steal from your audience. Why you don't want to work for your money. Why? See, this is why he puts all his videos on private. How are you going to make money as a content creator if you are hiding all your videos? It's not like you have like a membership of 100,000 people. You don't have a large enough membership to make all your videos member only. Go to Patreon then. But if you're on YouTube and you don't want to make your videos public because Nana is going to look at it, then why are you creating content? You're losing money. Idiots, man. Dumb motherfucker. You know, that. Let me throw some Michael Blanks in here. Dumb motherfucker. Why would you create content and privatize almost all your videos, all of it, and expect to make money? And then you turn around and come and tell the guys to start donating to a GoFundMe. The reason he's hiding the content is because he didn't want us to see this. Well, now people are sending us these videos. As you can see, this video was clipped and sent to me. I didn't even have to do the work. There's a lot of people on YouTube that love us because they know exactly what we're doing is right. They know that we're cleaning this shit up. People really, really love us. This came from somebody that I've never talked to before. Says, hey, I know you're struggling to get into that membership, but here's a video from the stream today. He talked a little bit about you. And then somebody sent it to me from his clip, and then you guys are seeing the video. So even the people that watch him don't like him. The people that are paying for his memberships are willing to send us the videos. What is the point in hiding the videos then? What are you hiding, bro? What are you hiding? What are you hiding, man?
Comment not popping up.
Somebody said Africans are better at scamming than fighting. Okay, is Boko Haram not Africans? Is the rebel fight that is going on in the Congo not Africans? We didn't hold up, you guys, you're going to work me up into that territory. We didn't hold up signs to tell Massa to give us a share, man. We kicked them out of Africa. Okay. We kicked them out of Africa. We roughed them up, so they had to leave. But anyway, I don't want this to be about an FBA video. Don't get me there, man. Stick to the topic, because again, this is Nana. You know I can get into very uncomfortable territory with you guys, man. Okay, so don't do that. Not today. Don't do that. Come another day, but today don't do that. Okay. If you do that today, we might change the topic. Let's stick to the topic, bro.
Yeah, let me just do it on my phone. So I have a couple videos we're gonna watch today. Yesterday I went to the boxing gym, and I went alone because like the trainer that I have right now, I had to tell him like all those burpees and shit, and like running up and down.
So yeah, this is really the part of the video that he talks about us. I'm gonna cut out of this. If you've ever sat through a 3-hour Auston Holleman live stream, it can be very difficult. Let me bring up our main screen. Bear with me. And go back to... Where are we? Okay. So this is what I wanted to show you guys earlier. Okay. If you look here. All right. Where are we? Okay. We go back up. All right. This is just the CBD area of Nairobi, right here in the center. This is all the shops that are available. It's not every one of them. This does not include the localized ones, right? This is the ones that know about the internet, that want to start, like that are doing it maybe the Western way. They are marketing on Google. They are paying for Google subscriptions. They are getting reviews from people. They have their phones, the addresses there. You can GPS to the location, right? These are all barbershops just in a CBD alone. Okay, if you go to the other parts of the city, they are all over the damn place. And I want the critics that don't want to be objective, because your incel minds have been so fucked up that you don't even want to think objectively. We are Africans, and we're telling you this is a scam. Okay? He's in our country scamming, and we're telling you it's a scam, but your dumbasses still want to believe otherwise. I can't help you if you're that stupid. Okay? This content is not for you if you're that stupid. At least be objective. You may disagree with me, but at least be objective and listen to the facts. I didn't just come to a conclusion that Auston Holleman started something and all of a sudden it's a scam. It's a scam because there is no shortage of what he's trying to teach people. There is an apprenticeship pipeline. He doesn't have the visa to do that. He doesn't have a work permit. It's very illegal what he's trying to do until he changes his visa. He doesn't have $100,000 to get an investment visa to be able to do similar things in Kenya. There are Kenyans in the chat that are also telling you exactly what I'm saying is true. Yet you got this dumb. This is why they scam you. This is exactly why you get scammed. Because that negative 85 IQ is really on full display. I've never seen anything like this. I used to think it was on paper, but now I'm seeing it in real life. Ever since I started covering these motherfuckers. This is why the people that have 5 points up on the IQ scale think they can use those 5 points to fool these idiots that will give them money. There's only 12 idiots on the list. I think one of them is Auston himself. So it's not a lot of people. Obviously, it's not a lot of people. That's why they're not giving him the money. If he does a live stream where 2,500 people are watching and there's only 11 people on the GoFundMe, that should tell him something. Even his audience doesn't believe him. But you have 2 or 3 idiots that are in awe. They went on LT's live stream. They're here. They're in other live streams trying to defend your boy. You should not defend people that steal like this from you. These are not good people, you know. So these are all saloons, barbershops in and around the CBD of Nairobi. You know, if I take out the CBD and I do Nairobi in full, this is only one city in Kenya. I don't think I'll have enough spaces. It's still showing mostly around the CBD because it's gonna show the main ones with high ratings, with 5-star ratings. Okay? And you'd be surprised. Great service, sharp cuts. Some of these are Westerners that have had haircuts.
Thanks for the sub.
So what Auston Holleman is trying to do is bullshit. And they only make $5. You're teaching them a skill that can only make them $5? A haircut? That's $5 if they're very good and if they can open their own salons. But if they're going to hop around from people's shop to people's shop, those kids are not going to make any money. And giving free haircuts as part of his charity project, it's not something Africans need. They'll walk around without a haircut. It's not a big deal for us culturally. We're trying to tell them all these things. This is why you dummies pay $300. I'm not talking about the guys in my comments. I'm just saying generally. The people that are so worked up about why we're exposing Auston Holleman. This is why they do these scams, because they don't think you're smart enough. And even when Africans, where he launched this fund, are telling you this is a scam, you still want to argue about it. I cannot help you. The guys that have ears to listen, they will listen. You want to go ahead and give him your money? Go ahead. I'm monitoring the GoFundMe. If you're really about it like that, prove me wrong. Give him your money. Come over here. Your name is gonna pop up so that we know. We keep a list of the super dummies. So go over here and show him some love. You know, put your money there where your mouth is. Put it right there. Show that you're about that. Stop talking tough in people's live streams if you can't put money there. If you really believe in this shit, go put money. See, what happens, and I've studied a lot of these black dudes. What happens is, when they don't figure it out and you figure it out, they listen. They'll never spend their money. But because life is tribal, you hear me say that, they're going to just stand within simply because life is tribal. And that the fact that, oh, some African dude exposed him. Somebody was talking that we Africans should not even use YouTube because YouTube is American. Some damn ninja in my comment section, I think it was a female, was talking about Google or YouTube being an American tool that black immigrants, he's frustrated or she's frustrated because black immigrants are calling out a scammer in Africa. And you guys know the response I gave. I told her to go fuck herself. Because I'm not that black immigrant that is apologetic. Some people are. I'm not. I'm not here because of your civil rights. I've told you already. I'm here because Massa told me to come. I don't want this conversation to go that direction. That's a conversation for another day. But I've proven that, okay? And I didn't acquire what I have because of Black America. I actually acquired it disassociating from Black America. The opposite. So when they make these things, it also rubs me the wrong way. But this is, I saw that comment, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Which Black American went to Illinois State University and told them to send me an admission letter? and wrote my GRE for me and sat through graduate school in mathematics and computer science and studied for me. I did it, my work. And I'm never going to give anybody credit for work that I did because I know the kind of work that went into it. This is why I don't take that lightly. That the human beings that are walking the earth in America with me today personally did nothing for me. So you're not going to take credit for some ancestral BS. No. They didn't do anything for me personally. That's not what they did. None of the black human beings right now in America did anything for me. You did it, but you did your rights and stuff for yourselves. It's a global village now. People are moving all over the damn place. We would have shown up here somewhere or the other. Okay? If there are blacks in Europe, there would be blacks in the Americas. Trust me. Okay? So I think that conversation should be resolved. That when you don't understand that, you always feel like we owe you something. And because you think like that, it also means that we can't criticize you. Even when you are scamming in our home country. Okay? You're scamming in Kenya and we still can't talk about it. Man, I was rude to her because I'm like, you can unsubscribe and get the fuck off my page, man. I like that I'm able to do that, because some people are very sensitive about their subscriber counts. I don't even watch that shit. This channel you're watching me on is created like my community channel. This is why I don't do the live streams on the main channel. I do it over here. Okay? And I know my people. I know my people. Okay? But welcome either way, right? You're welcome here. All I'm saying is that Kenya does not need this shit. We don't need it. So if you think that it's not a scam, tell him to change the location and build that in Dallas. Okay. Oak Cliff. If you guys know a place called Oak Cliff, it's a very depressing place. I can't even drive there because of how depressing it is. Oak Cliff could use some schools, okay? Some after school programs. So maybe that's where the donation should go. Africa doesn't need it. If you're going to give us donations that make a real impact, not some shit that we don't need. Look at all these shops that I'm showing you. Look at all these shops. This is the only few that are on Google. There's a lot of them that are not on Google. And this is usually, if you look at the map, this is mostly central location. Westlands, CBD. I see Kilimani right here. That's just right there in that area. These are all elite ones for the most part. But if you get inside the insides, there'll be some regular ones. Somebody said in one of the chats, they paid $2 for a haircut in Nairobi. $2. So who needs it? Nobody does. Even Austin knows this is a scam. Let me take some of your comments. Let me see some of your comments here. Cheap alcohol causes hallucinations. Let me see if I can follow up on what you guys are discussing. Somebody says they're all broke. Kobe is saying they're all broke. Yeah, man, these people, they got nothing, man. Sonny Gill is in the house. To start business in Nairobi, you need at least 200,000 to get residency. You need 100K liquid assets. Exactly. You said Oak Cliff is gonna get gentrified, man. They still got them YNs out there, man. They got them. I just actually got a notification of a shooting a few hours before I got over here. So, they're shooting it up, man. They're shooting it up. Kid Greatness, I heard he wants to go to Nairobi. That's what I heard. I heard he wants to go to Nairobi to go save his boy. But no. I'm going through your comments. So yeah, Austin has to understand that Nairobi doesn't need this business. And if he really wants to do it, I can give him a long list of initiatives that he can do to help our black community right here in America, right? I can give him a long list. So I guess we've answered it. Now the next one I want to move on to, I'm going to make this one very brief and I'll walk away. it's not only Austin that this is scam season, right? As I said in the previous video, this is scam season. There's another one, but this one is a big one, big time. But this one is not in Africa. So because it's a red pillar, we're just gonna, I don't even understand how women do red pill and there's a male audience. Man, black people in this country are weird, man. Listening to some chick talking about how chicks should behave in relationships. How are you gonna come up in this country if that's what you consume? I don't understand it. Okay, I don't. But this one here, you know, I can live with her views, but she can't live with the views, right? If you look, she used to get millions of views, millions per video, 1 million per video. Okay, now she's not as consistent. The content she talks about is not the previous ones. You know, she's talking about roaches, gas prices so high. She's trying to move away from the red pill content because she got exposed for doing the exact same things that he used to talk about when it came to women. You know, all the hypergamy stuff and all the things that she used to say about women. She was doing it in real life too. And newsflash, she fits the stereotype, okay? Has baby mama, baby daddy, all that stuff. She does it too. Kids by different men. So the men figured out that she was just bullshit. Just, you know, pretty privileged. They subscribed, they jumped on, they gave her the views. She was talking shit about women while doing exactly the same thing, okay? And now you can see the content is struggling per her standards because this channel is 1 million subscribers. If you get 1 million subscribers, your 10% is 100,000. You need to make 100,000 views. If you're not making 100,000 views, you're not meeting your 10% threshold, YouTube shadow bans you unless you really produce specific outlier videos for it to go. Okay? So it looks like a lot of the men have checked out. So she decided that she wasn't making the money, right? This video got 16,000 views, 14,000 views. Come on, man. She was just stinking it up. So she decided to do this video. Please pray for my daughter. I need your help. And guess what? That video made a lot of views. Good for her. But it's not the video that is a problem. It's what is in the video that is a problem. And she's a horrible actor. These people are manipulators. They are thieves. They are horrible human beings. See, I didn't think, and over the years, I used to really enjoy YouTube before I started creating. I used to enjoy YouTube. And then I've come to understand that morally, a lot of these creators are bankrupt. They're idiots. You guys saw MTR? You saw my MTR video? Where MTR was talking like he's never seen a foreign country before, never talked to a woman before, never interacted with regular human beings outside of his studio. That really rubbed me the wrong way. When I saw MTR behave like that, I was like, oh, we got a big problem here. We have a big, big problem. Because these men have influenced a whole bunch of dudes. And now they're getting exposed one after the other. I'm like, damn, it was... Man, MTR disappointed me so much that I haven't been able to watch a single video of him since that time. And I'll show you this is my main YouTube, so you can see if I've ever watched a video. Apart from the few videos I watched to do the reaction video, I've not been able to go back to watch MTR videos anymore. Like, that stuff is... That day he was walking in Thailand, I think he was in Phuket. That stuff has stuck in my head so much, I cannot unsee it. So every time I see a thumbnail of him about to do a reaction video, it feels like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this? It's like, O'Shea, I can't watch O'Shea videos, but I'll give it to O'Shea. O'Shea is funny. So you can watch it because it's funny. He's comedic, so you can watch it. But I just can't unsee the things I know about him. So when I'm starting to watch the video, I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this. To me, it's bullshit. Even if the content is good, it's still bullshit because now I know the psychology of the individual behind the content. That's why I cannot watch MTR. I just can't undo it. Maybe he'll work around it one day and I'll come back around and start watching some of his videos. But I have struggled to watch a single video of MTR. I can't even stand how he speaks anymore. And I used to praise him for being very articulate. But that articulation sounds rehearsed. It sounds unnatural. It brings back the whole notion that the dude is just a weirdo. And I'm like, why, bro? How did it get this bad? But let's get to Melanie. We're going to fast forward through it. We're not going to spend a whole lot. But keep an eye on how well she acts. This is, I think she funked it up a little bit because I know it's a scam. But let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm back, sort of. I have been gone from YouTube for over a month now, and there's been a lot that has been going on. Some things I can't talk about quite yet, but I will when I can. But the main thing, and many of you know this because I've mentioned my daughter being sick, my oldest daughter, who is 15, and I've talked about it just a little bit, but not much. And so I wanted to talk about that because
I'm so good at body language, man. Just like that. Look at that. Look at that frame. I'm so good at body language. This is a lie. See, if my daughter is sick, I'm not going to come here and tell you guys about it. Even if I told you about it, I wouldn't be saying it to make money. You know, some of you don't know. I think some of my close friends on the channel, you guys know already. I was in the emergency room. My wife had surgery last week. I think on Tuesday morning at midnight, I took her to the hospital because she was bleeding from the surgery point. She had her tonsils removed. So she was bleeding and the bleeding couldn't stop. There was a lot of bleeding. So I took her to the hospital down the road, but not to the hospital where she had the surgery. So they had to they stabilized her, they stopped the bleeding, but they had to transport her to the hospital in Frisco where she had in an ambulance where she actually had the surgery. And we stayed there till almost 4 in the morning, 3:30, 4 in the morning is when we got home. But I'm not going to use that story, make it any bigger. Come to YouTube. I'm just telling you because it's an event that happened. But I'm not going to tell you that because that happened, I've set up a GoFundMe for you to give me money. That is where fundamentally I think a lot of these people are flawed. And I don't respect that. I think it's disrespectful to people. I think it's not it tells me a lot about your upbringing and who you are as a human being. These are not good people. This is not capitalism. This is not the free market. This is not how the free market works. These are people that are used to freebies and they are channeling their superstardom to make money the easy way. And one thing that you will notice that people like this, when they also make the money because it's so easy for them, because they begged for it and they didn't work for it, they blow it up. They go on cruises, they go on vacations, they fly business class. They don't save anything. They don't put anything away for retirement because they know they can circle back around and ask you for that money again. The same thing that Auston Holleman is doing, only that Auston Holleman is doing a Timu version. It's a much smaller channel. Melanie is a big channel. So if she's doing this, she's not going to be asking for no $50,000 to cover medical expenses for your 15-year-old daughter. Doesn't mention what exactly is wrong with her. But we all know that everybody carries some type of insurance. And your out-of-pocket max has to be exhausted before you start needing help from other sources. We have a system that works very well in America. Are these YouTubers not buying health insurance? I mean, I know it's 1099 income, but you have the Affordable Care exchange that you can go over there and buy and pay for your premiums for you and your family. So Why are you not carrying insurance despite all the money you make on YouTube? It tells me a lot about these people. They are stealing, they are lying, they are horrible human beings. And it sucks that people are so gullible like this. I've never seen anything like that.
Sorry. I'm sorry if this is slow or shaky. It's just, I have to talk about it. Because I've just kept it to myself. And I haven't shared how bad it's actually been. Like I said, the main part is my daughter being sick. So outside of just her being sick, I know God is leading me to talk about this because I know without a doubt other families are suffering, other people are suffering, and may need answers that I did not get for 2.5 years. And it has been literal hell. But God is good because what I thought would be the worst ended up being the thing that finally gave us an answer of what she actually has. So for the past 2.5 years, my daughter in around December of 2023, she came home from school. We had to get her early from school, and she felt extremely nauseous, and her stomach hurt really, really bad, like horrible. And then she was having like blurry vision. I mean, guys, it was just like, took her to school in the morning. She was fine. Then all of a sudden this happened. So I'm thinking maybe it's just, you know, a stomach bug, a flu or something like that, right? And then in a couple days she get better, kept her home, but no, it persisted. Like it would not stop. She couldn't like eat. And this is a girl who's a foodie, right? Watched cooking shows, been cooking since she was like 6 years old. Like she's like a true foodie. And she just like, it was like a persistent, constant nausea. And then if she tried to eat, it would just be so much pain in her stomach on top of the pain that was already there. So, and this is an important detail I weighed about giving out, but it's important because someone may have the same symptoms and it doesn't seem like it correlates. So she was 12. Her birthday is Christmas Day. So this started in December. She was turning 13 that month. And she had began her monthly cycle around, like 11, and it had been like consistent, right? No problems. But then all of a sudden,
I heard Ringo TV make this point here. Shout out to Ringo. Why are you bringing up your daughter's period on YouTube? What kind of moms are these, bro? That's creepy. That's bullshit. Ew. You're such a bad actor too. Like body language is off. I don't know how many times she recorded this. She tried to make this so authentic as possible. This is bad. To steal at this level, I hope people figure it out in the comments and really cook there. Okay, some people will believe it heavily in further. It's gonna be black women, right? She's gonna have a lot of black women support her. People believe it. Somebody giving her money in the stream. Somebody gave her 200 Australian dollars in a story. So not just AdSense alone, but people overwhelmingly believed it. Obviously, a lot of the comments are gonna come from your subs, and that somebody gave her 500 US here? Somebody gave her $500 US, I think, in the comment section. $99, $50. So this didn't have to go through GoFundMe. Right there in the video, $100, $99, $50. It's a lot of people probably that don't watch her that saw the story, so they came in. Because her normal views are not like that. $100. Like, this is a lot of donations just on the video alone. $50, $100, $50, $9. People give so much big dollars that even reading the $9 ones looks small. But just look at how many donations she got in just the comments alone. We're about to go look at the GoFundMe if the link is posted. But Auston Holleman could use something like this. He just didn't have a good story. And this works better with women, okay? To scam at this scale, to come up with these stories, you need women. You got to be a woman. So Z has to make that, has to do that video. Auston, if Auston says he has an illness, like Auston comes and say, I have HIV, I have HIV, I need you guys to give me some money, nobody will give him shit, right? You got to come up with some different disease. So as you guys can see where this is going, right? It's a lot of people that gave her money just from the video alone. And this is not typical with her regular videos because of the storyline. People are watching this for the first time. They believed it. There were no reaction. Apart from Ringo, there were no reaction videos exposing this. Okay? And people gave lots of money here. I mean, you're talking just from this video alone. If I just do a simple math, you're talking $5-6 grand already. And it's endless. Jeez. That's a lot of people. I have not seen a single comment that is questioning this. This is why these people do what they do. So there's going to be a follow-up video about the recovery. It's going to be sad. They're going to add more and add more and add more. It is raining dollars in here. Okay, so let's go back up to the video and watch a little bit more.
She had a cycle that lasted at that.
Wait, before we do that, let me see if the GoFundMe is here. Yep, the GoFundMe is right there. So let's go into the GoFundMe. There's also PayPal. She has raised $86,000 from a $90K goal. Some people are dropping $5 grand. Functional neurological disorder. Get some sick pictures, put it up. And boom, 86. So these are the motivations. These are the things that motivates an Auston to do what he does, because it works for some people. If they make the video and reactors don't catch on fast enough for the algorithm to pick it up, for people to see that this is a lie, then they get away with it. So with Auston, it's easier for women. This is what I've noticed. This is a lot easier for women to do. It's a lot harder for men to do. For men to do it, you have to have a daughter. You have to have a child. You have to be willing to put your child up to be able to make the money. So this money here will make up for some of the lost AdSense revenue that she's missing. I want to go in and see if she's done some other fundraisers in the past. So let's go here. If GoFundMe still has it up with her name, it'll tell us if she's done this in the past. This is a very common name, so probably not. There's just that one. Okay. I don't know if they show past fundraisers. I don't know. I gotta have to look into that. But I don't know if they show past fundraisers. Oh, she lives right down here in Katy. So yeah, she'll be balling with your money. Let's go back to the video.
That same time, it came at the same time that lasted like 2 weeks. And then it stopped. And then probably 3 days later, another cycle began. And it was just like constant, like, and we had never seen anything like this. And so, and she also was so constipated, like she could not use the bathroom for, I want to say over 3 weeks, like, and I'm not kidding you. And so as these symptoms grew, I started taking her to the emergency room. And I remember the first emergency room we were in, waited there 8 hours, right? And she's just out of it, like just in pain, nausea, all of that, haven't been able to eat, all these things going on. And we end up being there like for 8 hours. We didn't know when we were going to be seen, so I took her to another hospital, children's hospital, in the middle of the night. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and they put a blanket on the floor, and they allowed her to have like a little, not a full room, but kind of like the triage place to lay down there. And I just laid on the floor, stayed with her. And so we ended up waiting there, and then we didn't know when she was going to be seen, so I had to go to another hospital. And then finally she's just like, Mommy, can I just go home? It was like traumatizing to her just to having to keep being at these hospitals waiting. And so took her home. We're just hoping things get better, and then it just continues to get worse. And so finally took her back to 2 different hospitals, and finally one emergency room that was directly tied to another children's hospital.
Yeah. I was gonna say that. I just saw your comment. It's depressing to listen to this. I first listened to it when Ringo broke it down. And Ringo does a good job observing some of these patterns. And I think he broke it down the best. So you guys can head over there after the stream and check his breakdown up, because he really went deeper. I don't even know how he went through the entire video. We're 6 minutes in, and I can see this shit is fake. It sucks that people are doing this. But as long as people give money, you only have one time to shine. I don't think she's going to turn around and come. She might extend this and say, we are out of this. She's recovered a little bit. What is it? Functional neurological disorder. Man, I got to call some of my doctor friends. These people are so calculative. They look up these things. She could have gone to the hospital, because every child goes to the hospital, right? Take a picture of when she was at the hospital, put it all together, make it believable, put it on YouTube, read about the symptoms, epileptic, sclerosis, seizures. It doesn't say anything about periods, but speech and swallowing, sensory systems. They look up stuff. They look up things. They come up with these schemes, and people believe them and give them the money. And they go, I hope she uses this money for something good. But they go back and they go live it big. Because what is $86,000 to a YouTuber with 1 million subs? Flacco is making that in a month. Flacco makes that money in a month. So the people that were getting it, that was the money she used to get during that Kevin Samuels era. The amount of money she was getting then, she's used to blowing money like this. So this 86,000 is not going to be like me and you that can save the money and invest the money into things. People like this, they blow the money as it comes in, bro. It is depressing. I'm going to let this go for about 5 minutes, and then I'll cut. I want to check on Pab, because Kobe was talking about the guys in Kenya, Keys and Pab. I want to see what they've been up to. And I came across a dude called Alpha Male, whatever the fuck his name is. Let's get the likes up, because we have another 15 minutes to go. So let's get the likes up so we can round it up nicely.
They ran all these different tests on her in the emergency room, and they ended up admitting her. And what was crazy is that they did so many tests and they could not find anything wrong. They ended up doing an endoscopy when they put her to sleep, and they put a camera down to look at her stomach, and they saw that she had like a little bit of gastritis irritation, because that's another thing. She was having like this heartburn that was really bad, and they couldn't find anything. And then they referred her to adolescent medicine. So we left there with no answer. And in fact, because she was constipated, they kept thinking this could be a GI issue. Anything in your stomach, right? Or your gut, they think it's GI. So there is a gentle laxative, kind of like, I would say it's like a supercharged Metamucil.
That's enough. Fake story. You guys got the gist of it. This is fake. Let's see what Pop got for us. Let's see what Pop's been up to. Let's see what Pop's been up to. Let's see. Lives. Shit, Pop doesn't even post videos at all, right? He just does the lives. Gets his fundies up. I don't know which particular one that... this is the one where he got banned. Okay, it says F. Kobe. Okay, let's see. Okay, we understand. Let's go.
Where you at, Kobe? Where you at, Kobe? Come out to play. Kobe. Where you at, Kobe? Come out to play. Where the fuck Kobe at, folks? Tell his ass come outside, folks. Ain't on shit. Where you at, Kobe? Man, we outside, man. Fuck all that shit, man. We ain't doing no scripts. This ain't no none of that, nigga. We outside, nigga. I'm blessing you, niggas. Fuck you talking about, nigga? I just DM you saying spark up the live. You got your knife on you, G? I need to go buy one. Phone now. We need a blick. We need some stick. We need another one. I ditched the old one. We need another one. Phone now. I'm hungry though. I ain't gonna lie. I can go for some fries or something, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I can go for some fries or something.
It sounds like pancreatitis.
Bro, all you gotta do is show them your social media and your YouTube, and you good. They just saying, y'all open?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, baby. Your majesty, your majesty is here. Fuck that, man. On phone. We outside. We outside. Hit the like button. He, hello, hi. I'm good. You? I'm good. Damn, what I need? Let me scan the list. You don't got shit I need. They still fighting? Damn. I was there earlier at 3. Hell yeah, they still fighting? They just ended? That's crazy. What the hell? Y'all don't got no vegan food? No vegan food? Damn. All right, good looking, folks. Good looking. My boy. Appreciate you, gang. Thank you. That was all. Keish, y'all tell Pop to fire up a low-key live. Pop names to fuck Kobe. Phone now. Fuck Kobe. Won a marathon, Kobe, nigga. You ain't even in your own city, bitch. Fuck, nigga. Nigga, you ain't even in your own city, bitch. Fuck, nigga. We ain't discreet about shit, nigga. We outside, nigga. We outside. This is Big Pop, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? What my boy? Fuck is they talking about? Fuck Kobe, nigga. Fuck Kobe, nigga. Fuck Kobe, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Fuck Kobe. Fuck Kobe, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Fuck is you talking about, shorty? Fuck Kobe, nigga. We stepping on his ass, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Fuck Kobe, nigga. Fuck is a Kobe, nigga. Fuck. We putting his ass in the air. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Have a good night, sweetheart. Damn. Hey, I seen you earlier. Damn.
Oh, fucking them.
He said smoking that Kobe pack on phone now. Smoking Kobe pack. Fuck you talking about? We put his little ass in the air. We put his ass in the air. Phone now. Go get your mans. On folks. Go get your mans. Phone now. Hey man, hit the like button. You good? I'm good. Hell yeah, I'm good, folks. I'm in Kenya, nigga. I'm in Kenya. How much for the flowers, OG? 9. How much? 1.5. Huh? 1.5. 1.5. That's too much, gang.
I'm in the wrong business, man. I need to start kidnapping people in Africa, man. Making some ransom money. Because just from the conversation, I know you're foreign, right? You're making it so obvious that you're foreign. You know, I think I have a decent retirement ahead of me whenever I get home and I set up shop. If you know,
That's too
you
much,
know.
gang. You, come on, gang. We brothers, folks. You can't be charging me that much. How much? 1, 2. Maybe next time, gang. Hold on. One second. Let me get a chance to think, folks. My brain not working right now, G. I'm ready to kill somebody out here, gang. 1,000? 1,000? Let me see, folks. Hold on. Let me check. Hold on. Let me check my shit. Let me check my shit for OG. All right, bet. Like, hey, hold on. Which one? Let me get this one. 1,000. Phone them. I got you, OG. Phone them. Yeah, you welcome. Phone them. My boy. Phone them. Hey, stay resilient out here, gang. Niggas out here hating, gang. Say fuck Kobe. Say fuck Kobe. Fuck Kobe. Fuck is he talking about, nigga? Fuck is he talking about, nigga? Oh, bro, we need to find us a bitch. Phone them. He said, Pop got that. The people across the street staring at you. I don't get no fuck, nigga. We lit, nigga. The biggest, nigga. Phone them. I'm on his block, nigga. Phone them. All the nigga can do is report me, nigga. He won't see me face to face as a man, nigga. Fuck is he talking about? Who is Kobe? A bitch. Phone them. That's who he is, gang. He said, you capping on phone numbers. Hey, send his ass to hell. Phone them. We ain't sending no niggas to kill. We sending their ass to hell. Send them to hell. Folks. Is this India? No, this ain't India, folks. We in Nairobi, Kenya. We're in Nairobi, Kenya. Yeah. I'm feeling good. Roses in hand, like, hold on. Bless the bitches. All right, bet. Who we blessing today, chat? Kobe Bryant? No. We love Kobe Bryant, folks. Fuck that nigga Kobe who banning my chat and shit. Don't fuck with niggas like that. Oh, my son. Hold on, she deserves a flower. Hey, what's up? Haven't seen you in a minute. Baby, I've been live. Damn, I want to give a flower to this bitch, but hold on. Motherfuckers will send Kobe to get an autograph from Kobe Bryant on my kids, nigga. The fuck is he talking about? Fuck, nigga. You want to meet Mr. A himself? Fuck is he talking about? Damn, hold on. Who bitch I'm taking? Who bitch I'm taking? He said motherfuckers will send Kobe to get an autograph from Kobe. He said crap.
Is he from Chicago? Somebody said that Chicago education is kicking in. Oh, that was Gen Z. Is he from Chicago? Let me know in the chat. Is he from Chicago? I don't even have any words to say, man. What's Rainbow the guy saying? On folk them and them? Brain word vocabulary. You guys are cracking me up, man. Oh, man. Man, I lived in Chicago. It wasn't that bad, man. I don't know, man. Why is he not in a gang? That's somebody that should be in a gang somewhere so they can jail or kill his ass. Why is he not in a gang, man? Talking all tough in Nairobi. Rainbow, not everybody. Definitely not everybody. I've met some articulate guys, not everybody. But yeah, ones like these, they really... Oh, man.
Cash out, Mo. I ain't even grafting off over there. Trust me. Damn. Oh, what's wrong with the man? Funny as hell. You got a visit Africa to know how funny is it? Who bitch we taking today? Some flower? I just left it. He's in the chat. He's in the chat.
He's over there giving them one flower each, like he runs into somebody and just gives one flower. That's interesting.
Oh shit, my pants falling and shit. Hold on, let me put my camera back in the bag. He's in the chat, man. He's in the fucking chat. Oh damn, baby. You want a rose? Yeah, you good? That motherfucker probably stink anyways. Phone him grave. That motherfucker probably stink. Phone now. All right, damn. I'm coming. He said, only thing they got out there is sharp toenails and musty. Yeah, you good. Fool, this nigga must be stopped. Oh my God. Oh my God. This nigga must be stopped. Hey, you see, he happy as hell. He moving faster. I made this up. You want to follow through it? Just a flower. This is up my road. You want the road? It's for free. I'm American. Yes. You're welcome, baby.
There you go. They always have to throw it in there. I'm American. It's for free. No game. Absolutely no game. This is sad, bro.
Oh Lord, so this fool has gumbled to the flower champagne. Hey, send Chevy ass to hell. Phone them, burn them, folks. Burn them. Burn them. Make them slap and sign it to his other Gmail account. Burn them on folks. He's dead. Oh yeah, I need that number. Every nigga that's been talking shit, we sending their ass to hell. Baby, it's free. Yeah. Yeah, damn, you want this for leave? Yes, baby, this is real.
Where you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Okay.
Where you from?
There.
Why you say you lying?
I'm half Indian and half Habesha.
I'm Indian?
Habesha.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You here by yourself?
Yeah, I'm by myself. Like I said, you maybe later if you're not bitch. Huh? I'm just passing them out to the most beautiful girls around. Yeah, grab a pink one. For the heart. There you go. You see, I got a bundle. I got a bundle. It's too small. It's too small. That was small as hell. Phone them. Hey. Look, the trenches know you now, gang. All right? You know me, I know. Yeah, I know you. All right, say less. Oh, we good, folks. We good. I know, but I already bought these, gang. You see, I already bought these. I already bought them.
Only one.
No, I can't buy them, gang. I already bought it. Next time. All right, say less. I was just see you selling something, and they were trying to say the same thing. Thank you. Hey, have a nice night. All right. Have a nice night. He said he paying. He said chill. Oh my God, fool. He said, Pop, get them packs off. Phone them. This shit easy. Y'all ain't see shit yet. This shit easy. Hey, damn. Hey, sweetheart. Hold on. Where's he going?
He said,
A rose for my rose. A rose for my rose.
I think
you
I'm
so
gonna
much.
find that. I'm gonna find that video. I think this is the one here. So this is the one where it does a Kobe thing, and then but let me read some of your comments because I don't know if I missed anything. Kobe is saying oh, where did it go? I saw a funny comment. He's harassing the ladies in the street. Yeah. Oh man. Why do they have to tell people that they're Americans? Like, why do you have to tell them where you're from? Is that supposed to help you? This is a comment. It says America has done the world a disservice. Definitely, man. My biggest thing here is how do we reform our visa system to weed out people like this? Because we've let them in. We've let them in. How do we clean it up? Because we have to clean it up, man. We definitely have to clean it up because a lot of the people in the comments are going to go next. And this is why I said a few months ago, and it may sound a little bit violent, but it is what it is. If we don't do what Colombia does to tourists, like make money off of them, milk them, frustrate them, scope them, take their stuff, they're going to keep coming. Like there's a magnet, right? So you have to make it a little bit dangerous. You don't have to be like too dangerous, but you have to make it a little bit dangerous. A little bit, even if it's not dangerous, you have to let them want to turn their heads around and worry that some shit might go up. Like the hood. Like I can't just go to the hood right now, right? Because I know some shit will pop. That's how we need to start making some of our African cities for foreigners. Like we got to make it somehow to where there's some fear in you while you're walking the CBD. You're fearing a little bit, but you are still okay. Like you got to be street smart to be able to get through. He's walking through it like he knows nothing is going to happen, and that is because nothing is going to happen. But if we get one scenario on camera where it's tricky, then a lot of them are going to pull back. And this is what we need to set up. So this is something that we have to do. We don't have to do it overnight, but this is something that eventually we'll have to do. If we really, really want to take Africa off the sex tourism map, we have to do the two things Colombia is doing right. Make it feel dangerous, and also enforce returns at the airport. When they get there and you send them back, it's a long ass flight. That's gonna be more painful than being sent back from Colombia, right? So this is something that we need to do. And I mean, I thought about charging more for the visa, like you're saying, Gen Z. The problem with that is people are fundraising to travel, so they will still make the money to travel anyway. You know, they fundraise to travel, so even if it's a $500 visa, somebody will give them 10 guys will come together, give him $50, and he can travel. So it's up to us to come up with. We have to make the place feel a bit dangerous, and we haven't done that.
Yeah, I'm banned, folks. I'm banned. Yeah, I'm glad I'm leaving Monday and shit like that, cause I know I'm gonna do some shit that I regret doing and shit like that. Like for real, I know I'm gonna do some shit I regret doing and shit like that. Niggas out here spreading false rumors about me and shit like that. Like I'm getting banned from places, gang. They spreading shit about me all throughout the country and shit like that. Niggas like Kobe and shit, folk. KDX. Yeah. Oh, never mind. No, not you. Like niggas like Kobe and shit, gang. Niggas getting me banned, folk. He spreading my shit around the fucking what's it called, saying that I'm sex trafficking and shit like that, gang. Like niggas is getting me banned, folk. Like this shit is wild as hell. This shit wild. Yeah, bro. Like, folks, niggas literally going on my social media, bro. Not you, bro. We good. A nigga gonna go on my Instagram, folks. Going on my Instagram, going on my Instagram, going on my motherfucking YouTube, screenshotting, telling people I'm sex trafficking women, folks. That's what niggas is doing right now, folks. So they just banned me from Oyster Bay and shit, gang. They just banned me from Oyster Bay and shit like that. Like literally just banned me from Oyster Bay. I can't return and shit. I can't return to Oyster Bay and shit like that because of the shit that niggas is putting on my name, for. Like, I don't fuck around like that, gang. That's why I said I have to leave Monday, because if I don't leave Monday, I'm hunting niggas, gang, and this not my country, I don't need to be tweaking, I don't need to be tweaking, gang. Like for real, niggas, like I'm banned, like I'm getting banned everywhere. It's like when me and Keith went to Gemini, nigga. You feel me? Me and Keith went to Gemini last night, and yeah, you did something wrong, and you did something wrong in Ibiza. That's what he told me. He said you did something wrong in Ibiza and shit like that. And he was like, bro, what he tell me? He said you did something wrong in Ibiza. He said they probably not gonna let you in. We like, what you mean? Keith was holding the door open and shit. They got screenshots of me and Keith, nigga. They got screenshots of me and Keith, folks. He said they're not going to delete my YouTube. They can't delete my YouTube. I'm not doing shit wrong. Fuck the hell, nigga. I ain't doing shit wrong. Can't delete my YouTube, nigga. I'm the biggest, nigga. Come on, folks. Well, Brody, we told you this was going to happen, fam. CC, you didn't tell me shit, nigga. You don't talk to me, nigga. You didn't tell me shit, nigga. You don't talk to me, gang. The fuck, nigga? You only come around with shit bad, nigga. You don't tell me shit, nigga. You're not here, nigga. You don't support me. Fuck on, dude. What are you talking about? You didn't tell me shit. The hell, nigga? But yeah, anyway, yeah, so basically, bro, I just got banned from Oyster Bay. Oyster Bay, because right now what's going around and shit like that. What's going around and shit is niggas niggas is screenshotting my photos, folks, and they sending them to all the business, and any business and restaurant that I mentioned, they're screenshotting it and sending it all over and shit like that, trying to say that I'm sex trafficking women and shit like that. And that shit kind of fucked up, gang.
Kobe saying,
He said
yeah,
Oyster Bay is a club. Oyster Bay is a restaurant, folks. And the lady said I'm banned there and shit. I think I'm banned from Gemini and shit. Tell me we see this. Tell me so we see the shit that you doing in IBs and shit like that. Like nigga, I'm literally getting banned everywhere, folks. What the fuck? I'm literally getting banned everywhere, folks. It's cool. Like I said, I mean, hey, it is what it is. Oyster Bay is a restaurant size lounge. Yeah, the lady, the manager, she was got mad at the other live and shit like that. She got mad at the other live and shit. Cause I was live and she was like, what are you live for? She said, that's not right. And shit like that. She was like, that's not right. Cause we having a genuine conversation. It was like 30 seconds long. And she said, just end it. The last live, I had ended it early and shit. Cause she said, that's not right. We having a genuine conversation. You trying to do shit for clout. Tell me some, you probably the one who's sending this shit around so you can get famous or something. I said, it's not that deep. I said, why the fuck would I want to get banned from a country that I fucking love and fuck with, gang? The hell? He said, they might ban you from Airbnb soon. We know you didn't do anything wrong, but they are going to lie on you. And I will hold my fucking shield up. And I would die on my sword, nigga, before I fucking show my back to anybody, nigga. The show is still going to go on, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit, nigga. The show will still go on. Fuck, nigga. Weird ass niggas. I will die with my sword, nigga. I don't need no niggas calling me to give me no prep talk or none of that shit, nigga. It is what it is, nigga. If they gonna do that shit, they better do it right, nigga. Fuck. If they gonna do that
Pop is in the wrong business. He should, right there on the south side of Chicago, he should have been in the gangs, be a sergeant in one of the elite gang units over there, selling dope, shooting up the block, dealing with them YNs. He's got no business traveling, man. Even the way he speaks. He's a wannabe gang member that couldn't make it through the gang draft. This guy should have no business traveling, man. I was gonna cover Alpha Male Network. There was the Alpha Male dude, but I think I'm gonna leave it alone and call it a stream. If you guys have any updates on Holleman as we go, if you see anything, let me know. Let me see. Before we leave, let me refresh this, make sure that to see if he's made an update. Let's see if he streamed something. Let's see. Yeah. It's sad that for a YouTube channel this big, I don't think he's going to make it on YouTube long enough. I mean, if you're doing this, how is the algorithm going to move your video up? All of this is members only. How are you going to make money from your ad revenues? I know they're super chatted and paid for, but those videos can travel, and that video traveling can add some new audience, and that new audience could be the initial viewers, because it goes to your browser first, so your subs get your videos first. And if a lot more of your new subs, because new subs tend to watch more, if your new subs watch your videos, it can help your videos move. And he's not taking advantage of it because he knows that I'm going to expose it. And I think he took inspiration from Melanie, thinking he can make $50,000. And this is the hedge. He's hedging it with videos like this, with the memberships, thinking that 50 grand is going to come down at some point. But I don't know, man. Let's go back to the fundy and see where it's at. It was $819 this morning. We're still at $819. It's not going. It's definitely, it's definitely not doing what Melanie Kim just did. Melanie just used. You got to be, for Auston to make this work, he might have to transition to transgender. He might have to transition to a fine transgender for this thing to work, man. Salute to Philly down. Yes, salute to Philly down. For him to make this fundy work, he needs to change his sex to become a bitch. Transgender. He needs to transgender the thing, cut the shit off. Make himself some pussy. Yeah, man, 50K in his economy, bro. Salute to BDT. Yep. He's got to, for you to pull Melanie's numbers, you have to be a woman. And the only way Auston can make this work is he needs to go get transgender surgery and just become a woman. I mean, he already has the internal features of a woman. He talks like a bitch, right? So it's not going to be hard for those doctors to transition him, cut his junkie off and make him some pussy. You know, make him a little bitch. Then he can do a fundy. Hey, how about that for an idea, Auston Holleman? Pay for my gender transition surgery. Give me money for my gender transition surgery. That's a good grift. Okay? So you need to consult us when you're trying to put these things together so we can come up with some good ideas, right? Not a barbershop in Nairobi, man. That's not gonna do well, man. We're gonna keep up the pressure. In the next few days, we'll go over his PPP loans. I don't know if he wants to go there with me, but we might go over his PPP loans so that you guys know that this guy is a perennial scammer. You know, he's a perennial scammer. And I don't think he wants to go there. I really think he's not an idiot. I really think he's, you know, I don't think he's an idiot. I think Auston Holleman is going to look at this and say, I don't want to go, you know, back and forth with this Nana guy. He saw what we did to Bobby. He knows. Because I don't mind. I mean, we'll spend live streams, video clips. There's 2 channels. I'll share it on both channels. People are reacting to our video. This video is the one that we did on the main channel. LT just reacted to it. I was on his live stream. That was a good reaction. LT is funny, man. LTTV. You know, LT he's a good creator, bro. See, this is a video. We can go through this real quick. So he ran a real estate scam last year and he forgot about it. So LT went back to his old video and let's watch it. Let's watch
These
it.
motherfuckers asking other realtors to help them. You gave me $5,000, and then they'll pay me thousands of dollars. Thousands. I done furnished my apartment off of motherfuckers. I'm finna start setting y'all up. I'm gonna invite a goon, and I'm gonna steal y'all money because y'all trying to go around me. I'm your only friend. I told you that.
I'm your only friend. You know the people that say that? People that try to, I think like they try to indoctrinate you, or there's a word for it, like groom you. Like pedophiles really use those words. Like, I'm your only buddy, I'm your only friend, I'm your best friend. That's something that pedos really like to use, you know? So when I hear words like that, man, did this guy have an abusive past growing up? Come on, his vocabulary just...
You said looking for properties here as well. Which areas are your favorite for investment right now? I don't know. I've never gotten a property. So I can't tell you that. I mean, if you ask me the question a different way, like what areas...
So this is, shout out to LT for actually putting this on because he makes it very clear. This is June 23rd of 2026. So that's about, 3 days ago. One of the videos that he's put into members only. This is why he does the members only, so that you don't see this. He's willing to give up AdSense revenue just to make this scam go. Like, he doesn't care about AdSense revenue, which every YouTuber wants. He's willing to let that go, take the super chat, take the video off monetization so that you don't have access to the videos. He's willing to do that. Then why are you doing YouTube? Just super chats? You don't know how well the video would do. See, after doing YouTube for about a year, the videos that sometimes I think will do well, they don't do well at all. Some of them really, really flunk. The ones that I'm like, nobody's gonna care for this. I put it up. Like his video the other day that I just put up. I didn't think that video was gonna go. because it was too long. I was trying to make it short. It was a 2-hour live stream. I had to cut it to an hour for the clip, because every section of that clip was very important, and I just couldn't find a way to squeeze all that into a simple 20-minute video, 15-minute video. So I just decided to post the whole thing up there. And people are watching. The retention rate all the way to the end is probably one of the highest I've ever had on a channel, which is why the video did very, very well. So people literally watched the entire 58-minute video. I was like, damn, they are watching this long? So you just don't know which video is going to do well. So if there's any advice I would give him, I mean, I know he's done it longer than I have, but I know a thing or two about analytics that a lot of these guys don't know. And what I would tell him is, you got to open these videos up, or do something that you don't have to hide. If you don't have to hide it, then there is no need to private the videos. But if you're hiding it, and that means you got something to hide.
These I like for whatever reason, yeah. But I've never bought a property in Kenya, so.
All right, so this is Auston Holleman. Auston Holleman deleted the footage. Once again, deleted the footage. He thought he got away with this. This was a drunk Auston Holleman crash out. So he crashed out because he was trying to middleman a real estate situation. And you know what? Let's just play the goddamn video and let's break it down as we go on.
So what I'm here to say is,
and this is July 2025. So this is 11 months before what LT played. So this is before that, 11 months ago.
you motherfuckers is coming in. I can't stand niggas. And I'm not a racist, but I'm about to be. Because I'm tired of motherfuckers coming to. So let me tell you something. Dudes will literally book a consultation with your only friend, Auston Holleman.
With your only friend, Auston Holleman. Yeah, that is some creepy talk, man. This guy is sick.
They will pay me $300. My consultations are $300 an hour. They'll pay me $300 an hour.
The fuck? I'm in the wrong business. $300 an hour, and then we do it for free over here. We do it for free, man. It's $300. How about that?
And what they'll say is, Auston, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, I want you to do this. Keep in mind, I'm your only friend. I've been out here for 14 months in total. Okay, I know every realtor know in the city know me. Fuck the realtors, they know me. I've literally had people in the Kenyan government tweet about me.
Stay off the weed.
Bro, put down the bottle.
And you can verify that. He talked about Auston, come back to Kenya. So motherfuckers know me. Okay? And I'm not gonna say nothing crazy about y'all because everybody ain't bad. But what y'all will do is y'all will book with me, come to Kenya, and be asking motherfuckers that I know to help you out. Little did you know, these was the same motherfuckers I was gonna hook you up with. So if you motherfuckers are too dumb to understand, here's an analogy.
All right, I'm too dumb to understand. Clearly, I'm entirely too dumb to understand. So these people are paying you $300 an hour for these consultations. They are flying into Kenya and they're speaking to the people. They found a way to speak to the people that you were gonna redirect them to anyway. So you're mad that they found the people that you were gonna send them to anyway. So you're essentially mad that your middleman situation got X'd out. You got X'd out of the situation. Your cut and your money that you were gonna finesse out of them got fucked up.
Oh, I see Gen Z in the chat was saying he's got a YouTube masterclass charging $500. He doesn't get any views. Like, for the size of his channel, he's not meeting his 10% threshold. If you want to know if a YouTube channel is doing well, look at the total subscriber count and do a 10% of their most recent videos. If you go 5-6 days back and none of their videos are meeting that 10% threshold, they are severely underperforming. They are in shadow ban territory. The algorithm is not favoring the type of content they are doing. They would have to switch it up, but they are not analytically smart enough to figure out a way to switch it up. So they keep flooding the their channel with content, hoping that it's gonna pick it up. I said this a few months ago. Small YouTube game from a small YouTuber, right? Because I don't do this really full time, so I don't care. I don't mind sharing this. But if you, and for those of you that are watching me, try and notice this, okay? Go on any YouTube channel that live streams, that like a YouTube channel that does live streaming. Look at their lives and look at their video tab. If they live stream, if they do shorts and they do video tabs where they post long form content, you're going to notice that their long form content gets stifled a lot. It doesn't do too well. So the OGs have figured it out. This is why O'Shea Duke Jackson doesn't stream on the O'Shea main channel. They figured it out about a year ago. They don't do live streams on there. Anton Daniels does live streaming not on the Anton Daniels channel. Very rarely. He does it on the Millionaire Morning Show. And then he does clips to the main channel. YouTube is working nowadays such that if you live stream, you're being recommended as a live stream channel. Okay? You're being recommended as a live stream channel. So when you post short, long form videos or even shorts, they won't do well because you've been algorithmically programmed as a live channel. Okay? The only way your long form will do well if your live audience also like to watch long form content, which your analytics will tell you. There's actually a tab in YouTube Studio that tells you the type of content your audience likes to watch. And the ones that have both blue and red, where you're both they love live stream and they love long form content, you will have some long form videos do well. But the moment you consistently live stream on that channel, you find that your long form videos are going to struggle. So the best strategy, okay, I'm giving small strategy here, but the best strategy that I notice works, and initially it's going to struggle, but the best strategy that works is if you create a specific channel for live streaming. It'll stifle your growth. You're not going to get the numbers, but you have to gamble between numbers and views. If you really want views and you don't care about the numbers, you need to remove your live streams from the channel where you have the most subscribers that you want to curate long form content. And that transition algorithmically from me testing it out, because I did a lot of tests. You guys know I was actually telling you when I was doing this test, when you do testing and you test them out, it takes anywhere between 6 to 8 weeks for the YouTube algorithm to eventually figure out that you're no longer a live stream channel. Live streaming grows channels because YouTube suggests the thing to people that like to watch live streams. If you love to watch live streams, YouTube will suggest live stream channels to you while they are live, even if you've never met them. So it helps you get discovered. But most of those people only like to be in live streams because they like engaging chats. They like to go back and forth with an audience. They're not just only watching me, but they're actually doing their own content by having a conversation with sometimes the chat is even more interesting than what I'm saying or what somebody else is saying or the video that we are reacting to. So there are people that love live stream content, and I happen to be one of them. I've started to enjoy really watching live stream content, which makes me watch very few long form content. So the best plan of action is that, and even in the travel space, let's take somebody like Razor, right? Razor Rays. I think he has about 18,000 subs. When he goes live, he can go up to 1,000 people watching him live, 300 minimum. But if Razor posts a long form content, it will not do well. It will probably get 2,000 views, 1,000 views. That is because his channel is a live channel, and that's just how he's going to have to monetize it. That is the problem Auston Holleman is having. His channel has become a live channel. So when he makes long form content, it just doesn't do well. And he's not letting his live content travel. So he's just going to have these loops and cycles of burnout trying to make the views, but then the views don't go. Look at Poetic Flacco. He doesn't go live on his channel. he gets the views. Abba and Preach started going live some months ago, and I think they figured it out quickly, because before that they were getting 800,000 views per video, 700,000 views per video. Soon as they started going live, a lot of those videos started, the views dropped, and I think they figured it out. And because these guys are big platforms, they pay for research, they have tools that exposes these things to them. I don't pay for these tools. I just do my own analytics because I'm blessed enough to have the qualifications to do data analysis, and I know just by running this through large language models and just modeling through other big channels, I can easily figure out a trend and maybe move towards that. But I don't do YouTube kind of full time, so I don't want to invest a lot of my time into playing catch up with the analytics. But when I observe something, I'm happy to share. So if you have a big channel and it's struggling and you're trying to correct those struggles and get your views up, you may have to sacrifice channel growth for the views. And by doing that, you have to separate the lives from your long form content.
So they met the person you were going to link them with anyway? I'm very confused.
So if you motherfuckers are too dumb to understand, here's the analogy. You enroll in a new high school, right? And you say, hey, I want to come sign up for Juan Seguin High School in Arlington, Texas. Austin's going to be my algebra teacher. And then your dumb ass going to go ask the principal, how do I get to algebra class? Little do your ass know.
That was not a one-to-one analogy according to what you said initially. How you said that they're meeting the person that you would send them to when they get down to Kenya. You're not the algebra teacher in the equation. You're the principal. They're the algebra teacher.
She gonna bring you to my shit. Sign up for Juan Seguin High School in Arlington, Texas. Austin's gonna be my algebra teacher. And then your dumb ass gonna go ask the principal, how do I get to algebra class? Little do your ass know, she gonna bring you to my shit. Dumb fuck.
Oh, you are so mad.
So I'm done with that. I just had to say that.
It's like the lights are all on, but nobody in the building. It's like
I'm gonna start setting y'all up. I'm gonna invite a goon, and I'm gonna steal y'all money because y'all trying to go.
Gen Z say, what kind of logic is it? Hood logic, man. Oh, Cliff logic, bro. Oh, Cliff logic, bro. Oh man, this guy's entertainment gold. That's why he hides his live streams.
Go around me. I'm your only friend. I told you that.
That's some Floyd talk, man. I'm your only friend. Isn't that what Floyd used to say?
Yo, that I'm your only friend slogan screams I'm speaking to a bunch of loser ass incels.
Bingo.
With no friends, no women, nothing going for them, just their passport.
And they say I'm tripping. No, you're not in my position. I've been pissed off about this for about 6 months. So this ain't even recent. I done had dudes come to Kenya. They done paid me They done paid me $4,000 and $5,000.
Damn, that's what you guys are paying to go over there? Hey, cut me half, man. I'm your African here. Cut me half. Wait, Gen Z, we're in the wrong business, bro. Man, you black Americans, man. I'm over here. Cut me half that check. I will hold your hands and take you to Africa myself for that kind of money. Okay? I'll block off some time from work. I'll hold your hands. Actually, I'll put you on my back if I have to do that. For some 5 bands, just to give you an introduction into Africa. Hey, if it's Ghana, I'll even help you do your visa. I'll work for you for that kind of money. Sending this. Is that what you guys are doing? $5,000? Man, no wonder they don't want to come home. Y'all have made it way. You work so hard, and you just give up your money easily like that. Eesh, come on, just to go to Africa. You got a shit ton. You got so much Wakanda residents walking around the USA. You can ask us, bro. We may look intimidating, but we're not intimidating at all. You can ask these questions. You know, you can be somebody that doesn't like me, and I think I will give you 15 minutes of my time. I don't know if I can give you more than 15, but I think I can give you 15 minutes of my time for free and save you that $5,000. This is ridiculous, man. Why have they been allowed to do this? Why have these people been allowed to do that to their own people? Like, and they think you're a fool. That's why they're saying, I'm your only friend. I'm your only friend. Some high school shit. This is something that used to happen, like, you know, when you're on a school playing ground and you guys are competing for friends, and then somebody's trying to get your best friend to play with them. Like, you know, I'm your only friend. What the fuck?
To get their place, show them around all that. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I know a realtor that's gonna help you buy a place. What place you want, I'm with them the whole.
Okay, so these folks are paying you $4,000 and $5,000, but you are online complaining about the business that's going. I'm so confused. Are you just trying to flex for the women in the back, the woman in the background, trying to act like you have all these business ventures going for you? What type of work is this, bruh?
Whole time, these motherfuckers asking other realtors to help them. You gave me $5,000. This is why black folks ain't no good. Let's just start there. And I'm not talking about Africans. I'm talking about you motherfuckers, black Americans. Because we can't even trust each other. Nigga, listen, if I steal your money,
No, and again, you know, like I said, love him or hate him, O'Shea brought this up, that a lot of the scams are done by their own people because there's that requirement to trust your fellow American for being on the ground, and you think that they're going to have your best interest because they are your fellow Americans. They are on YouTube. They have some popularity behind them. So it's an easy sale, right? But what you don't know is that these people, also, like the people that you want to trust to do big deals, and I've done a lot of real estate deals here in America. You need competent people when you do real estate. This is free game. You need very, very competent people when you do real estate. Like I do real estate with a Ghanaian guy, Lois. He's probably he watches the other channel, not this one. But I don't do it with him just because he's Ghanaian. I do it because he's my friend first. And then on top of that, he's Ghanaian. And he's actually a close friend of mine. Like we hang out, right? So I'm able to communicate my deals with him. And he scouts for me as well. He knows what I want. I've done a lot of deals with him. So if I need to buy property, he's usually my guy. Okay. And I closed this one with Louis. Okay. And he cuts me a check on the side too. So he helps out. Like we help each other out, right? That's my boy. So you need competent people. Okay. If you're going to do this in a foreign country, I know there's the requirement, the need to do this through somebody that has an influencer profile. But these people are savages, man. Like I've exposed a lot of their scams just within 1 year on YouTube. I've exposed so much of their scams. Sometimes I'm even surprised they're still on YouTube. I'm surprised people listen to them. But there's guys out there that will still give them this money. And I think with this particular case, he's very upset because the guy who did this seemed to be one of the few guys in his audience that has big money to buy property. The dude paid him $5,000. The dude is looking to buy in Nairobi. So obviously that is somebody that is doing well. And if you're an incel, that you have the money, you're doing well, probably somebody in tech like myself, it's not far-fetched that you make mistakes like that. And maybe he figured it out. If you're gonna, one thing I respect about people that make a certain type of income, fools don't make a certain level of money. Even if you don't have formal education, you gotta be at least street smart. You gotta have some smarts, okay? So they may be smart in other categories. And people like that, sometimes they can read between the lines. And with Auston Holleman, his habit on YouTube is enough for you not to do any business deals with him. Auston is the dude you meet and hang out with in Nairobi, buy him a few drinks, pick some girls up, pay his share of the girls for him if he doesn't have the money, and take some photos and say, hey, I hang out with Auston for a day in Nairobi. I heard he charges to hang out with the people in his WhatsApp group, which sucks, but that's what he does, right? But that is where it should end. This guy is not intelligent enough for you to do any serious financial deals with. You're going to get scammed, okay? And you can tell by the rage how upset he is.
I'm not that hard to find. The police just extorted me a week and a half ago. They'll be in my shit in 10 minutes. So I can't steal your money. And Zino, nigga, ain't nobody. Listen, I ain't gonna say that because I'm not even trying to get out of character. I'm not even trying to get out of character.
You ain't trying to get out of character, sir. What is this? So this is your. Oh, so you're in character. This is absolutely normal for you. My bad.
You niggas will come to Kenya and meet a motherfucker wandering around a rice field, and you would trust him to more. So here's the crazy thing. Here's what I find crazy. Niggas will watch my video, come to Kenya, pay me. No, wait. Pay me for a consultation, and then they'll pay me thousands of dollars. Thousands. I done furnished my apartment off of motherfuckers. They will pay me thousands of dollars to show them around, but they won't trust me.
Damn, you guys are furnishing his apartment too? You're furnishing his apartment too? Man, some of us are playing on YouTube, man.
To introduce them to a fucking realtor, but they'll trust a motherfucker wandering around a goddamn coffee field with no shirt on.
Oh, no, you can't be that. That's hypocritical. That's hypocritical.
Hey, LT is savage, man. He got this Floyd. He's made his sample sounds from Floyd shit. He plays it. I need to get myself. I might have to pay a consultation with LT and put some of these things in my live streams, man. It's funny as hell.
600 people watching it. I'm just saying, man. If you don't trust me, don't give me $4,000 and $5,000, because they didn't ask for the money back. So I didn't fuck them over. I'm your only friend. I'm a better friend than your fucking.
Look, somebody in the chat. Oh, this is LT's chat. He's back to Africa. Grift is crumbling. That's usually the first grift. The guys that move there first, they do the nice things and how they're enjoying life. Africa is a nice place, man. Depending on the country, not everywhere. But when they show that they are living on a cheap and life is good, especially if you're a remote worker or if you can make money remotely, it's very ideal to want to go live there, right? Because it's just so much cheaper. And then they use that to entice people. Oh, come buy real estate here, come make deals here, come do this here. And that's where they get you, right? They figure out who in their audience has money, and they try to buddy up with that person so that they can work around them and try to get them to invest, quote unquote, in Africa through them. Even though all these guys are on tourist visas, they should not be doing this stuff.
Fucking parents.
Yo! Hey, yo.
And y'all talking about extradite somebody. Extradition is irrelevant. I'm talking about Americans.
Shout out to LT, man. I thought that was a good video. And then he talked about this guy. We're not going to go through my live stream with him.
When you get to the bottom, it says monthly community haircut days, free hair.
Oh, this is when he was covering the scam. But this guy, I just want to watch like 2 minutes of this guy, because I thought this was like, this guy is a pedo, man. This guy is an elite pedo. Ooh, boy.
Everything, so there's no reason for me not to believe her.
The family was okay with everything, so there's no reason for you not to believe her.
The script is real. So I meet the woman online, you know, she's nice looking, she's attractive. Now this is early on. This is after my first trip to the Philippines, so I'm green. I don't know nothing. I don't know red flags to look out for. I'm on a pink cloud, man. And, you know, I meet the young lady. And, you know, we have a good 2-week conversation. I sent her some money, $5,000. I remember. Now, that's a lot of money back then.
Now, you are traveling to the Philippines. You meet a young lady online. He's talking about back then, but you're clearly talking to her online. So it wasn't like it wasn't years. It wasn't like 20 plus years ago. Well, maybe, but nobody's using MSN Messenger as like a dating source. Like, this is probably Instagram days, or at least dating website days. You send her $5,000. You've been speaking to her for 2 weeks. This is some. I'll just pay for the bus, okay.
But you know, she had my nose wide open, so she meets me at the airport, and everything is everything. I go to the province and meet her family and everything. No big deal. I'm thinking she's 22. I'm 45 at the time, about.
Now, you're 45 at the time, about to turn 46. You're thinking she's 22 based on what she told you, but you met her family and everything.
About to turn 46. Family was okay with everything, you know, so there's no reason for me not to believe her.
The family was okay with everything, so there's no reason for you not to believe her. You didn't check her ID. She looks like a child because she is a child. She's 18 years old. She's a teenager. I know they're like, oh, that's an adult 18. She's a teenager. You're 45 years old. You're meeting her parents and shit. She lives at the crib. Her parents are okay because you gave her $5,000. That's going to change her life. 5,000 USD? Come on, man.
Come to find out, this young lady was 18, man. 18 years old. I was very.
See, that's, you know, and I think LT did a good job breaking this one down. If you are somebody that dates borderline, you know, borderline is like the people that are looking for girls in the teens, you will run into these problems because you date borderline. Like for me, in my young years, and if the titties are not sagging like that, I wasn't like really interested. You know, you have to have a little bit of a wrinkle somewhere for me to I just don't like children, man. I don't understand 18-year-olds. I don't know why any man should find 17, 18, 19, 20 attractive. What are you going to talk about? 21, all that age range. Those are like my nieces, man. That's just like, geez, come on. I saw a lot of my nieces grow up and they are 20 now. So that is like, man, give me 25, 30, 32, beyond 32, that's a problem. But, you know, there's a sweet range, 25 to 32, you know, plus or minus 12. Well, not plus 12, but minus 12. That's the range, you know, minus 10 to 12 years, that'll work. Anything lower, no, come on, bro. That means you're a pedo. You're just only doing 18 because it's legal. And if 16 was legal, you would do 16. So the man, and you know, after this Floyd coverage and stuff, I can tell by how they talk and how they look. I know a pedo. These are pedos, man. This is your classical pedo. And those are the ones that don't come back to the U.S. because they don't want to get arrested in America because they'll do shit like this over here. This is why they're over there. And they're doing it. And when they do these YouTube videos, this is not scripted. So when you're live streaming and it's not scripted, some of the things internally come out, even if it's not meant to come out. And I guarantee you now that people are watching this and reacting to this, I bet he's taking the video down, you know? I'll play it out a little bit.
Fortunate, guys. She could have been 17. She could have been 16. I didn't ask for ID. "18 years old. I was very fortunate, guys. She could have been 17. She could have been 16. I didn't ask for ID. I've said this so many times that I'm starting to turn blue in the face. Really, from like 16, 17 to 21 or 22, they look the same.
16 to 21, they look the same.
FBI, open up!
That's
Starting to turn blue in the face. Really, from like 16, 17 to 21 or 22, they look the same.
So from 16, 17 to up to 22, in your opinion, they look the same. So you are attracted to girls that look 16, 17, all the way up to 22. You, sir, this is predator behavior.
LT checked him. LT said,
These are the type of girls you're seeking. Notice I'm saying girls, not women, because these are girls. These are teenagers, sir. Disgusting work. And it's not only the first time this happened to him. He's talking about various stories about speaking to teenage girls. It was 18 this time by the luck of his draw. Oh, he was lucky she wasn't 17. I'm like, how are we certain that we can believe you, sir? You didn't check any ID. She said she was 22. You sent her all this money. You visited her. You're seeing her family and all. And then, let's get to the details.
He looks like a predator. We're not even going to get there. He looks like a predator. They have a special look. You have to cover them a little bit solid to you, KF. You know, he looks like a pedo, man. He's been a pedo on YouTube. This is a pedo, bro. This is absolutely a pedo. I should teach you how to scam on GoFundMe. Go get surgery, bro. Become a woman. Transgender it up, bro. That is the best way to scam. Go get you I don't know, go adopt some daughters and use them as the storyline. Woman sympathy. Yeah, no. Get transgender surgery. Get transgender surgery. Somebody saying Australia has become boring. Yeah, the YouTube doesn't lie, bro. If you don't work hard enough on YouTube, YouTube will expose you. The algorithm has become super smart. It can tell if what you're producing is shit, and it just won't be profitable. It'll be a waste of time, really, if you're not producing the content that people want to watch. You know, nobody wants to waste their time watching Auston Holleman go silent for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, not say a word, read the comments, yell at the audience. He yells at the people that listen to him. He treats them like he's their father. And they don't cook him in the comments. They don't say anything to him, you know. But it is, at least we're exposing a lot of things. I think he's going to eventually, he's going to have to shut this GoFundMe down. If he doesn't, I have a lot more information on him that he doesn't want on the internet. And if he dares me, like his friend did, remember his friend dared us, and then we put his bullshit out there. So many people don't like Auston that my emails are flooded with shit of Auston. Every document of Auston Holleman is in my email. So if he wants us to go on a whole month marathon exposing his bullshit, I will gladly do that. The YouTube algorithm seem to love that too. So I think Auston Holleman, your friends will tell you. I know it's a long live stream, but your friends will tell you what happened today. Your best way out is to take that GoFundMe down, and I will not talk about you, okay? Take the deal. The way O'Shea took the deal, you should take the deal, okay? The deal is that cut off that GoFundMe and go about your life. But if you put it up there, you steal from people, and I see it, I will bring it to your attention. I will let you know, all right? I will let you know. But this guy, man, this guy is a pedo. When I look at him, I was like, yeah, nah, that's a pedo, man. Let me take some of your comments before I wrap this up. Let me take some of your comments. MS Optimistic, I don't know what you mean. Is that supposed to be funny? I am not a fan of people that go overseas to take advantage of young girls. Actually, I think they should stay home. And if there's a way to make these reaction videos and let the world know about them, I think that's a good thing. I don't even know why YouTube is platforming people like this. This guy has what, 60,000 subs? And it's all a bunch of creepy people in his comment sections all the time. I think I've done a reaction video on him before. He talks a lot about the Philippines. But he's been out there a long time, man. There's a lot of creeps in Southeast Asia. It is like, as soon as you get to the airport in Bangkok, it's just all kinds of creeps out there, man. It's ridiculous. I don't even know why anybody would want a vacation in a place like that. You know? It is nasty work that goes on over there. The way they abuse these young girls, Jeez. And then they boldly come online and they talk about it. Like, why is he even talking about it, man? You know, it's like making it sound like it's legal because he didn't know. What is a 45-year-old doing with an 18-year-old? You know, somebody saying Auston tattoos turn into a smart. Ah, man, you guys are killing Auston in the comments today. And I think it's because we exposed him. You know, when you steal from people, I have no mercy on the people that steal. You know, if you don't want to work hard and you want to steal and lie to people and disrespect people, and we find out, we're going to bring this thing up, man. Somebody saying the USA is the only place that wants this kind. Yeah, I think he should come back home, but he won't come home until the money runs out, right? So it is up to us to keep the pressure up, make all these videos. It definitely worries him. That's why he talked about it today. And keep up the pressure. You know, as long as you're keeping up the pressure, you're not giving him the money. You know, the fund is not doing well. If you go back, let's see, let's refresh it one more time for the folks that just joined. Nope, the fundy is still the same 12 suckers. One of them is him. One of them is Auston Holleman himself. So the fundy is still at $819. Remember, the goal, you know, it's kind of hidden here, but the goal is $50,000. That's how you know when something is a scam. How do you have such a wide range for a goal? 25 to 50,000. And because he knows it's ridiculous, he put it in phases. So this 8K is phase 1. In reality, he's trying to get about 3,000 to get started, is what he's trying to tell people. And this is a phrase, he put this in caps to disrespect us. You see, we all know that Africa needs this. Why did he put this in caps? So that because everybody knows Africa is destitute, that Africa doesn't have enough barbershops. And then they want to come at me and say, oh, why are you targeting Black Americans? Why should I let this fly? I mean, why would anybody let this fly? I would never openly disrespect. I mean, I say disrespectful stuff, but that's usually counter debates. But I don't just up out of nowhere say disrespectful stuff. It's usually in response to some disrespect. Okay. But I'm not going to say, oh, we know, you know, this community needs this. No, I'm never going to do that. And this is a neo-colonialist mindset. This is why a lot of Africans, when they see, they don't get overly thrilled. You know, I've seen a lot of Black Americans make videos about how they don't feel welcome in Africa. They feel like people don't see them as brothers. It's because most Africans think that you're from the West, so you have Western ideas. The only time they start to warm up is when they understand that you are part of the struggle, that you've grown enough to understand the struggle, and you're not here to kind of be the savior, you know. And this is why a lot of foreigners really, really struggle to assimilate in African societies. And Auston is very much aware of that. But he doesn't care because he knows Africans are not going to read this when he was putting this up. And he knows that the people that want to give him the money, when they say things like that, they will think that there's a real need for barber shops and barber schools in Africa, in a place. We just checked Nairobi. Look at all these places you can go to get a haircut in Nairobi. Look at them fading over here at Joseph Cuts. Joseph Cuts is fading right there. Okay? They got them over there. Barbera Cuts. They got it. They got nice barbershops. 5-star ratings on Google. Who needs that? Right there in Kilimani, right there. They got something down there by Westlands. They got this one here. Beautiful, beautiful saloons. beautiful salons. I mean, think about it. Africans come to America to open salons, right? The salon business is like one of the biggest things most Africans do. So why would they struggle to cut their own hair if they're in America cutting and braiding people? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they do. That is like their Uber. It's like some dudes do Uber, but a lot of the dudes, they open this. These are the quick businesses for them to open when they get over here. So he's definitely not doing this out of need and necessity in Africa. He's doing it because he thought this would be the easiest believable business to launch a GoFundMe. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep you posted. I refresh this like every hour. So every time it changes, I go back, I look at who gave the last money, and then I keep the tabs open, and then I update it on the main Nana Kweku channel, not so much on the live channel. So I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Let me see if I'm missing any comments. Auston looks LGBT. Yeah, I think he should just he should, at this point he needs to get that surgery and then tell his fellows to donate that money for that surgery. That would have been a better grift. He needed to consult some Africans. If you're about to scam, if you're gonna use us to scam, at least involve us in it. Let us give you the scam game, okay? Don't be out there trying to scam using our name to scam. But anyway, good people, we'll be back. We'll keep the pressure on Auston. So I think we're going to stream tomorrow, and then we're going to stream on Sunday. I promise you guys 3 streams a week. If we have to do all week next week, we'll do all week next week until the funding comes down. If the funding doesn't come down, we are going to keep up the pressure on Auston Holleman. He will not like it. And on that note, I wish you guys all a good evening. Enjoy your evening. And also, I'm going to open the panel up tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to open up the panel tomorrow. So if you want to come on tomorrow, let me know. I think I'll put the stream on StreamYard tomorrow solely for the purpose of opening the panel. Because I don't... Video Ninja has been acting up, so I think because Video Ninja is acting up, I think I'll put it on StreamYard, and as soon as I launch the stream, within 10-15 minutes of the stream, the links will be up and you'll be able to join, because I missed the panels. This Auston thing is one of the things that needs a panel discussion. So I want the panel to come up, because when I speak, sometimes it feels like I'm crazy. It's like, am I the only person that sees this? So we'll do the panel tomorrow. We'll be on StreamYard tomorrow solely because of the panel, and hopefully we'll come back. Nigerian Foundation American is saying, yeah, do come up. Yeah, it'll be I'll put the link up tomorrow. It'll be in tomorrow's stream. I think I'll shoot for about 4 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, right as soon as I log off work. Somebody was saying, it was Nigerian Foundation American was saying, he said he's learning boxing. Yeah. Man, we're all gonna learn how to box, okay? No, it doesn't matter how old I am. If there's one human being I need to whoop, it'll be Auston Holleman, okay? That's the one dude I'm not allowed to whoop my ass. So if he wants a fight, he wants to fight the old man, shit, let him set him up right here in Fort Worth. I'll go to his hood and whoop his ass. The old school way, the unk way, you know what I'm saying? His daddy was probably not around, so he said one punch knock Nana's out. No, I'm a rebel, man. I don't look the part, but I'm a rebel, man. I'm a rebel. I don't have a lot of fear in me. I'm a rebel, man. There's a lot of dudes that will whoop my ass, but I think for Auston, I will resist a bit. It won't be an easy fight for him, okay? And that is only because mentally I think he's not tough. I think he's mentally a bitch, Like he's got bitch tendencies. So I don't know how he mentally overcomes looking at me. And then now I've been working out. I've been working out I haven't gone this week because of World Cup, but I've been staying consistent, working out 4 days a week. You know, as long as I got my blood pressure medicine in, and you know, because once the pressure goes up, it might be a problem. But as long as I get my blood pressure medicine in, get my gym routine up, it's going down, man. I'ma whoop that thing. You guys know, you ever heard that stuff? I'ma whoop that thing. I'ma whoop that thing, man. Whoop him like his daddy. Okay, I'm his daddy. You know, I used to tell him that in the past. I used to tell him I was his daddy. He knows I'm his daddy. He knows I'm his daddy, man. Look how small my channel is. And every time Auston hears that he's on deck, he freaks out. He goes crazy, man. Hey, he can even bring MTR. I'll whoop them together. Him and MTR both, man. Whoop that ass, man. Whoop that thing. Okay, that's the title of tomorrow's video, man. No sir, no sir, no sir. My wife is African, man. We got African kids, man. We got Africanos. We got African kids, man. He can. Yeah. He's my Oak Cliff, my hood son, man. I'ma whoop that thing, man. He can bring MTR as a backup. I'll whoop both of them. Whoop their asses, man. You know, like give him you know this thing right here? Just hold up his ass like we used to do in high school and just give him that spanking that daddy didn't give him, man. Talking about, oh, I'm going to go box. I think I need to, I play, you guys should go back to the start because I played that video when I started it, where he's talking about he's going to be working out, he's been boxing, and he's going to go to the police and then whoop my ass. I'm like, no, you have it in reverse. Why are you running to the police before you whoop my ass? You should whoop my ass and then hope that the police finds me. You know? And then he was talking about the kid that got stabbed somebody in Texas. I'm like, come on, man. Are you fighting or you're stabbing? Like, you got to pick one, buddy. Are you shooting like your friends over here in Oak Cliff that can't fight, so the only time they do is just pick up a gun to prove they're tough? Or are you going to fight? Okay? I don't want no bitch ass Americanized talk of pulling guns and shit. If you're pulling guns, you're not tough. Okay? Yeah, you're pulling guns, you're not tough. Tough dudes fight it out. Okay? Get in the ring, show me what you got. Okay? And this old man will whoop your ass. Okay, Auston? This old man will whoop that thing. I'm gonna whoop that thing, man. And I'll use MTR as consolation. Okay? I'm gonna whoop your ass and whoop MTR ass. Who else wants some? Hey, Auston, KG wants some? Come here, come get some of this Nana Kwaku Invitational. Who else wants some, man, Auston? Send me those lame incels that listen to your ass, man. Let me whoop that thing, man. You can start with the obese guys so I can whoop their ass. They can lose weight instantly. And then when you're done, you can bring me some young cats who didn't have their daddies at home, and then I'll show them the discipline they missed. Tell him to get the fuck out of Africa first before we even have this conversation. Talking about, I'm going to the gym with his feminine ass voice like a bitch. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Talking about, I'm gonna whoop his ass. Hey, get the fuck out of here. These kids, you know, they sit behind the internet and they talk all kinds of wild talk. Auston Holleman is not a tough dude, man. You know, I live in Dallas. I see YNs all the damn time. This is the least scariest YN on YouTube, is Auston Holleman with that baby face. He's never been in a fight. And if he was always a victim. He looks like a kid that got bullied at school, man. Anyway, my good people, let me wrap this up. All right. Go get some family time in, man. You guys, you've been great. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We're gonna clip this up for the main channel, and we'll be back here tomorrow with some more updates. And on that note, let me play my music for an outro. How about that? Give that man some uppercut. All right, good night, my people. Good night. Y'all been great. Good night. Love y'all, man. Take care.